on top. Jackson State with the basketball. Here's a three-pointer. Good by Michaela Trenzo. That was a nice shot right there. So Jackson State is on the board with the three-pointer from the corner. That'll cut it to 5-3. Asia puts the move on, goes down the lane, backs it back out. Gets it inside to Emma. Emma double-teamed, and she's going to be called for the charge. Tough call on Emma that time. Could have gone either way. Rakea Curtis to bring it down the court for Jackson State. Inside to Overstreet, loses the ball, and Dalton picks it up. So, Lady Generals with another turnover. Nikki Jones takes it down the lane. She puts it up, misses everything. Emma Herrig rebound, misses everything. Michaela fighting for the rebound. And number 5, Camille Clark comes up with a loose ball. Here's a drive down the lane. Overstreet shot is no good, but she is going to be fouled by Asia Harrell. And that will send Kyasia Overstreet to the free throw line. Left-handed shot is no good, off the back of the rim. Having a little hairdo taken care of there on the sideline. Second free throw is good. So 1 out of 2 for Overstreet. And that'll cut it to a 5-4 ball game. I've just been informed I am now talking. So I've been doing it all along, so I'm just going to keep going. Here's a shot, no good. Rebound, Jackson State. Clark inside to number 20, Gray. Misses the layup. Michaela rips down the rebound. Asia on the run. Long pass to Nikki Jones. Back to Michaela. Michaela puts the move on. Stops and throws one up. Misses. Gets her own rebound. Puts it up and in. So that's the way you pad your rebounding stats right there. You miss one and get it yourself. Number 11, Michaela Transal. And that is going to be a foul on Michaela Benefield. So that's 3 fouls on Lady Cougars, 2 on Jackson State here in the early going. 5:18 to go, first quarter. Just getting started here at Cleveland State. Number 11, Trenzo, loses it, saves it, gives it to Overstreet. Back out front to Curtis. Back to Clark. Clark to Overstreet. Overstreet drives lane, throws up a right-handed shot. No good. Rebound, Michaela Benefield. Gives it up to Nikki. Nikki will bring it across the timeline, slow things down, set up the play. They're going to run 52. You better watch out. Kaisha over to Asia. Asia drives the lane, misses everything, and we've got a foul called. Number 2. Is that on 20? Okay, it's on 20, not 2. So that's the first one on Michaela Gray. And Asia Harrell will go to the free throw line. First shot, zip. Second free throw, zip. She knocks them both down. And it is 9-4. Lady Cougars on top. Timeout on the floor. Jackson State take a timeout, talk things over. We'll take a break with them. We'll be right back. You're listening to Cleveland State Lady Cougar basketball right here on the Cougar Sports YouTube Network. Brian Grissom live and in color from the Q. Thank you so much for joining in the broadcast this afternoon from Jackson State and Cleveland State. Well, I was just told that we had had some technical difficulties and weren't on the air for the first couple of minutes of the ball game. Cleveland State on top, 9-4. Here's a shot, no good. Rebound goes to Asia. She's on the fly and puts it up and in. That's a nice job by Asia Harrell that time. And that'll make it 11-4 with 4:10 to go, first quarter. Here's a steal by Kaisha. She's all by herself, lays it up and in. Kaisha Dalton that time with the layup. Steal and layup. And that will make it a 13-4 Lady Cougars lead. Good defense. Here's another one knocked away, that time by Michaela. Kaisha picks it up, gives it up to Asia. Asia thought about a three, changed her mind. Over in the corner to Nikki. Back out front to Asia, to Michaela. Michaela takes it down the lane and misses everything. I believe it was partially blocked, had to be. So number 3, Curtis with the loose ball, takes it down the lane, puts it up, misses the easy one. Rebound, Nikki Jones. Lady Cougars on the run. Emma Harrig in the lane, spin move, and she is fouled. Is that on number 2, possibly? Nope. It's on number 5. I believe that's 2 on Camille Clark. That's her second. And number 23, Alexandria Godwin, will check in for her. And she'll have to sit a little while with her 2 fouls. Emma Harrig will go to the free throw line. First shot, zip. I think Emma's found the range. $3:15 to go, first quarter. Just getting started. Second free throw, zip. She's found the range. 15-4, Lady Cougars by 11 in the early going. Cleveland State with a 14-4 overall record, 10-3 in conference play. Jackson State comes in with a 9-4 overall record, 7-4 in conference play. Here's a long three-pointer by Curtis, no good. Rebound fought for, and I couldn't tell whose foot that went off of. So Mr. Referee flips a coin and says, Jackson State basketball. Number 11, Trensal, to throw it in. Gets it into Godwin. Over to Trensal again. Sansal drives the lane. Rebound to Michaela. One shot and out so far for the Lady Generals, and they throw it away. The long court pass wasn't long enough. So I believe that's the first turnover of the afternoon for the Lady Cougars. Here's a drive to the hole by number 5, Camille Clark. And she puts it up and in. That's a nice job there by the big Lady General. We've also got number 10, Tia Hyman, in the ball game for Jackson State. Jackson State with 10 players dressed out. Cleveland State with 7, as Kirsten Hudson is not able to play. She, if you'll remember on our last broadcast, she hurt her knee in the game Saturday, and she's not able to play today. We're hoping she'll just be out a week or so, but you never know about those knee things. They say that it's not my knee, but it just hyperextended. So we're going to hope for the best for Kirsten, get her ready to go by tournament time anyway. So the good news was nothing was torn that they could tell, so that's what we're happy about. Pass out front to Godwin. Cross court to Curtis. 11 seconds on the shot clock. Here's number 11. Takes a wild three-point shot. Rebound goes to Asia Harrell. Asia, pull-up jumper. No good. Off the back of the rim. Gets the tip. No good. And it goes off of Cleveland State out of bounds. Then, let's see. Asia Robinson will check in for Jackson State as Camille Clark will take a break. 15-6, Lady Cougars on top, 1:30 to go. A minute and a half in the first quarter. Thank you so much for joining the broadcast tonight. We appreciate all the feedback we've been getting on our broadcast this season, and especially lately. As we wind our way down, we've just got one more broadcast, one more home game after tonight. Ooh, there's a three-pointer by Michaela Trenso. That was a nice shot right there. Somebody will have to guard her next time down. And that will cut the lead to 15-9. Lady Cougars with the lead and the ball. Here goes Nikki Jones down the lane. Shot no good, tip no good. Rebound goes to Jackson State, but they were standing on the line. So, Lady Cougars will keep it. We're going to run Auburn this time. You might have heard Coach Thompson as she called the play that time. Asia Harrell. Inside to Michaela. Michaela backing her lady down. Shot good, boy. And that was great defense right there. And Michaela didn't bother her. She just turned around and put it in. Great shot by Michaela, 17-9. We're under 30 seconds to go in the first quarter. Out front is Transal. She drives baseline, puts it up. Shot no good. Rebound number 10, Hyman, puts it up and in. 17-11 with 16 seconds to go, first half. Asia will dribble out here on the logo and run a little clock. 7 seconds, 6 seconds. Asia looking for a shot. She's going to have to throw one up now. Nikki at the buzzer. No good. Good defense that time by the Lady Generals, as they weren't going to give Cleveland State an easy shot there to end the quarter. So after 1 quarter of play, 17-11. Lady Cougars on top. We'll take a break with them. We'll be right back.
Cleveland State in action again here Wednesday night. Final regular home game of the regular season. Chattanooga State here, 5:30 doubleheader. That's this Wednesday the 16th.
You're listening to Cleveland State Lady Cougar basketball right here on the Cougar Sports YouTube network. Brian Grissom live and in color from the Q. Thank you so much for joining in the broadcast. We got 1 quarter in the books. Lady Cougars on top, 17-11. Lady Cougars shot 46% in the first half as they hit 6 of their 13 shots. They do that all ball game. All will be well. It'll be Cleveland State basketball on the alternate possession to start the second quarter. And we are ready to go. Asia Harrell out front. Gives it up to Michaela. Lady General's going man-to-man. Here's Emma over on the baseline. Has it knocked away. Nice steal that time by Rakaya Curtis. Curtis on the drive. Takes it down the lane. Scoop shot up and in. So a steal and a layup for Curtis. And Lady General's putting on a little full court pressure. Here goes Nikki down the lane. Gives it up to Emma off of her shins. Nikki gets it back. Puts it up and in. Nice job. It's not exactly the way they drew it up, but we'll take it. 19-13. Just getting started. Here I am. I'm open. I almost got it to me that time. I'm glad I was looking at it. When you sit this close, you're liable to be in the ball game before you know it sometimes. Nikki, take it across the timeline after the Lady General turnover. Here's a drive to the hole. Shot no good. Rebound goes to Jackson State. Here's a long shot by Godwin. No good. Rebound to Emma Herrick. 19-13. 8:42 till halftime. Lady Cougars lead 19-13. They have the basketball. Nikki Jones out front. Sets up the play over to Kaisha. Kaisha driving baseline and kicks it off her foot. Tough break, Kaisha, that time. as number 20, Michaela Gray, will check back in for Jackson State, and number 11, Michaela Trensal, will take a break. Rakaya Curtis will bring it across the timeline. Give it up to Gray. Trying to get it inside. Couldn't do it that time. Lady Cougars playing a little 2-3 zone this time down the court. Trensal to Gray. Gray, turnover. Here's a long court pass. Nikki Jones all by herself. She'll lay it up and in. Good job, Lady Cougars that time. Nice outlet pass by Michaela, I believe. I believe Michaela threw that one. And another turnover for Jackson State results in 2 points for the Lady Cougars. Out front is Gray. Passes inside. Kaisha Dalton will pick up the foul. It'll be Jackson State basketball underneath their own bucket. 7:43 to go, first half, second quarter. Here's a pass out to Gray. Gray takes it down the lane, throws it up and in. Nice job by Michaela Gray. And the Lady Generals are staying just right within striking distance of the Lady Cougars. 21-15, Cleveland State with the lead. Here goes Asia to the hole. Just kept going that time, didn't try a shot. And Emma with a spin move, and they say she traveled. Turnover, Lady Cougars. You folks will have to bear with me all game long tonight. My throat is not in tip-top shape, to say the least. Here's number 10, Hyman, gives it up to Gray. Back inside, nope, they throw it away again. Lady Cougars with a hand on seemingly every pass. That's another turnover. Asia Harrell out front, gives it up to Keisha. Thought about a three, changed her mind. Emma, back to Keisha. Three-pointer, no. Rebound goes to Gray. Lady Generals on the run. Takes it down the hole, puts it up, shot no good. Rebound, Harrell. So the Lady Generals are taking it to the hole, and they've hit about half of them, I would imagine. Asia Harrell almost loses it out of bounds there. Inside Emma. Emma, spin move, double team. Gives it up to Michaela. Misses the easy one as Michaela got whacked in the nose. She's checking her teeth and seeing if everything's still there. No foul call. Ball goes out of bounds to the Lady Generals. 6:10 to go, first half. Curtis with the ball. Gives it up to number 23, Godwin, who just dribbles it right out of bounds. Turnover, Lady Generals. Kasia Overstreet and Michaela Trensal comes back in for the Lady Generals. Harold, Benefield, Jones, Dalton, and Herrick on the floor for Cleveland State. Asia Harold set up the play out front. Looks like they're going to clear it out a little bit for her. Over in the corner to Kaisha. Kaisha, she was going to take a shot, but then realized she was going to get it blocked, and is called for the traveling. Good defensive effort that time by the Lady Generals. That's no man's land when you start up and you realize they're going to feed it to you. Here's a pass inside, back to number 12, which is Robinson. She misses the layup. Nikki Jones is in heavy traffic, picks up her dribble. Now the Lady Cougars have got it under control. Dalton back out front to Asia. Asia uses the screen, and number 12, Denasia Robinson, will pick up her first foul. Denasia, boy, that's a nice name. It kind of rolls off your tongue there. Broadcasters appreciate those that roll off the tongue. Meanwhile, back at the game, Asia Harrell, nice driving dish to Keisha. She is fouled. Shot is no good. I believe number 11. Nope, number 3. Rakaya Curtis will pick up her first foul of the ball game. And that'll send Keisha Dalton to the free throw line. 4:59 to go, second quarter. First free throw, zip.
Last foul was on number 3, Kyle Curtis, first team second.
Second free throw, zip. Keisha knocks them both down. 23-15. Lady Cougars on top. Jackson State with the basketball. Number 11, Trensu, gives it up to Overstreet. Right-handed shot is good. Keisha Overstreet with the nice shot in the lane. 23-17. You're listening to Cleveland State Lady Cougar basketball right here on the Cougar Sports Network. We'll be right back after this timeout. All right, time back in. After tonight's ball game, let's see. We'll have Chattanooga State coming to town Wednesday, 2 days from today, for a couple of heated rivalry games, starting at 5:30 with the women's contest. That will be our last home game of the season, if you can believe it. Last home game of the season, this coming Wednesday night, as Chattanooga State rolls into town. That'll be a dandy right there. And then the last game of the season, Lady Cougars and Cougars will travel to Dyersburg State for the final game of the regular season. And then a week later, just go right back to Dyersburg for the conference tournament. Nikki Jones out front with the basketball. She gives it up to Keisha. Emma, 20-footer, a little short. We have a crash in the lane. Let's see who's going to get the foul called there. So 2 Lady Generals went down, and Michaela knocked them both down. I'm not sure Coach Thompson liked that call. But the foul is on Michaela, and that is her second of the ball game, so she'll have to be careful. Curtis with the basketball out front for Jackson State. Gives it inside to Overstreet. Overstreet, little runner in the lane is good. Nice touch. That's her second bucket in a row, and it's a 4-point lead, 23-19 for the Lady Cougars with the basketball. Michaela gets it across the lane as Jackson State puts a little pressure on. Ball almost stolen away by Michaela Gray, but knocked out of bounds. So Keisha will throw it in from the side court. Gets it into Michaela. Michaela looks like she's moving well on that ankle she turned Saturday. So we're glad to see that. We sure need her. Michaela inside Keisha. Left-handed scoop. No good. Rebound goes to Overstreet. Lady Generals on the run. Number 11, Trensu. Throws a wild one up. No good. And they just say it went off the bracket of the backboard. So turnover, Lady Generals. Camille Clark will check back in as Robinson will take a break. 3.5 minutes to go, second quarter. Lady Cougars with a 4-point lead. Been a very low-scoring first half. There's a bad pass, but the Lady Generals didn't see it, and Cleveland State, well, that was just a doomed possession right there as Michaela is called for traveling. We've hit a lull in the action as the teams are just trading turnovers. Going to have to pick it up a little bit. Curtis gives it up to Godwin. Back to Curtis. Over to Trensu. to Camille Clark. Almost stolen away. Curtis with the ball. Nikki Jones all over her. Nikki slaps it again, and that's a double dribble. Nikki just being a general pest there and causes the turnover. Good defense that time. Coach Thompson thought they'd called a foul, but no. That was great defense. She was about to pitch a fit, but she said good call. Asia Harrell tries to go baseline. Couldn't get there. Back out front to Kaisha. Over here to Nikki to Benefield. Turnaround jumper off the back rim. No good. Rebound, Jackson State. Curtis on the run. Gives it up to Overstreet. Scoop to the hoop. Rolls off the front end. Emma Herring comes up with a loose ball. Gives it to Nikki. One-on-one. She's going to take it to the hole. And gets it swatted away. My goodness. Nice defense that time by Curtis. And that is a foul called on Jackson State. Michaela Gray, that is her second foul. So we've got 3 Lady Generals with 2 fouls each. And Michaela Benefield, the only Lady Cougar, with 2 fouls so far. 2:14 to go first half. Harrell gets it into Benefield. Back to Harrell. Harrell, long three-pointer, partially blocked. And Lady Generals with the basketball. Curtis gives it up to Robinson, to Clark. Back to Curtis. Transu. Back to Godwin. Lady Generals being patient this time in the court, and Nikki Jones just takes it away. And Kaisha on the run. Going to throw it up, and she is whacked by number 20, Michaela Gray. So, I believe that's 3 on Michaela. So, they'll have to run somebody in for her. Alexandria Godwin will replace Michaela. And Kaisha Dalton will go to the free throw line. First free throw, zip. .139 to go, first half. Second free throw, nothing but net. 25-19. Lady Cougars up by 6, a minute and a half to play in first half. Curtis gives it up to Transu. Over to Clark. Clark. Back to Godwin. Godwin to Transu. Transu, jump, hop, step, shot no good. Rebound Overstreet. And she is going to be fouled. I believe that one was on Emma. Yep, Emma Herrig got caught with her hand in the cookie jar. So that's 2 on Emma and 2 on Michaela for Cleveland State. So, Kiesha Overstreet, left-handed shooter, rattles in and out on the first free throw. Second free throw, off the mark, no good. Rebound Benefield. Lady Cougars will take it under the 1 minute mark as Asia brings it across the line. Asia taking it down the lane, dishes to Nikki, three-pointer, no good. Rebound goes to Transu. Pass inside to Overstreet. Shot is good. Nice turnaround jumper by Overstreet. 44 seconds. Emma, spin move, left-handed shot, misses everything. Curtis on the run for Jackson State. Curtis down the lane, kicks it out to number 5 is Clark. Rebound fought for, and Benefield comes out there with it. One-on-one down court. Asia Harrell can't get it to roll, gets her own rebound, puts it up and in. Way to stay with it by Asia that time as it just rolled off, but she was standing there waiting on it. Put it back up and in, 27-21. 5 seconds, 4 seconds. See if the Lady Generals can get a shot off. I don't think, yeah, there they go. Air ball, and that is the way the first half will end. Lady Cougars on top by 6 at halftime, 27-21. You're listening to Cleveland State Lady Cougar basketball right here on the Cougar Sport YouTube network. Thank you so much for joining in. We're going to take about a 10 to 12 minute break here at halftime. We'll be back with some halftime stats and the second half. Thank you so much for joining in. We'll be back just before the start of the third quarter. Thank you.
It's good. I just hyperextended, so they want me to rest the
Thank
second
goodness.
play. Yeah.
Thank goodness. You scared me.
Yeah, I scared myself.
Don't scare me no more.
Yeah.
Okay? Right.
top side, and so as soon as picture, so I can see that first pass.
My goodness. Nice big bold print. Spoiling me.
Try my best every now and again. Hey, you need anything? I'm good. Thank you. All right. How you doing? Good. Good.
Broadcast extraordinaire. I'm good. I lucked out there. You're listening to Cleveland State Lady Cougar basketball right here on the Cougar Sports YouTube Network. Brian Grissom live and in color from the Q. We are ready to go here in the second half. Very quickly, let me throw a few stats at you. 12 turnovers for Jackson State. I would have thought it would have been more, and 10 for Cleveland State. Lady Cougars hit 9 of 12 free throws, only 1 of 4 for Jackson State. Jackson State hit a couple of three-pointers. Cleveland State didn't hit any. And let's see. Here's Jackson State Overstreet inside. Shot is up, no good. Rebound Overstreet. And rebound goes to Asia Harrell. Asia had 10 points and 6 rebounds in the first half. And let's see. Who else here? Keisha had 6 points and Nikki 4 and Michaela 4 to lead the Lady Cougars. We'll throw out a few more stats here in a few minutes when we get a break. Here's Keisha with a turnaround jumper. Had it blocked, got it back. Out front is Asia. Lady Cougars lead 27-21 at halftime. And there goes Nikki Jones to the hole.
Nikki Jones, the Lady Cougars.
Beautiful drive and scoop up to the hoop there by Nikki. 29-21 Lady Cougars with their, I believe that's the largest lead of the night. 8 points. Neither team shot it particularly well at all. 33% and 32% in the first half. Here's a shot, no good. Tip, no good. Rebound goes to Jackson State. Overstreet got the rebound. In the corner is number 5, Clark. Drives baseline, can't get there. Curtis out front. Here's a three-pointer by Transu, no good. And rebound to Harrell. Pass up ahead to Nikki Jones. She's going to lay it up. Uh-oh. Transu with a beautiful block from behind. That was a great job by her trailing the play. And it results in a layup on the other end by Michaela Gray. And so that's a 4-point swing right there. Nikki was looking at her, but Transu had the perfect angle for the block that time. Here goes Nikki. She's undeterred. There was a foul, no call. And now we get the call. I've got 4 for her. That's 4 on Michaela Gray. Asia Harrell out front. Keisha inside to Michaela, throws it away. Overstreet with the ball. She's on the run. Asia takes it away from her, but Overstreet gets it back. Lady Generals will set it up. Here goes Gray down the lane. Shot no good. Rebound to Jackson State. Number 5, Clark, three-pointer, no good. Rebound, Overstreet. Somebody's got to get a rebound in there. Overstreet, shot no good. Rebound, shot no good. Asia Harrell, the Lady Cougars. Jackson State had 4 opportunities that time. Couldn't get it to go. But it wasn't for the lack of trying. Here's Emma inside. Back to Keisha. Keisha to Emma. Emma thought about a shot on the baseline. Changed her mind. Back out front to Asia, and she'll set up the play. Pass back out top of the key to Keisha. Boy, now that's a screen by Michaela right there. Oh, shot no good. Rolls around the front of the rim. And Emma gets the rebound and puts it up, and she is fouled. Good job on the offensive boards by Emma Herrick. And Overstreet. Number 2. First free throw by Emma is good. Second free throw is also good. So Emma knocks them both down.
Hey, 21, Kai. Push it right there. Push it.
31-23, Lady Cougars by 8. Out front is Transu. Cross-court pass picked off by Emma. Those cross-court passes will get you every time. Asia Harrell Set up the play out front. Benefield. Pass inside. Hits Nikki in the side of the head. She couldn't quite get that one. Michaela says, I'm sorry about that. And turned over Lady Cougars. Had it set up, but the pass was just a little off the mark. Way off the mark if you ask Nikki. Transu thinks about a three, drives the lane. Short jumper is good. Nobody picked her up. 31-25, 6:05 to go, third quarter. Lady Cougars, Lady Generals. Dalton. Benefield sets a screen. Dalton takes it to the hole, throws it up, and gets it to fall. Nice drive by Kaisha that time. Back to an 8-point lead. Curtis over to Transu. To Clark. Back to Curtis. Curtis. Back to Clark. Clark drives baseline. Did she step on it? No. We got a foul on Emma. Uh-oh. That's 3 on Emma. So 3 fouls on Emma, 2 on Michaela, and 3 fouls. I've got Overstreet for 3 fouls. I could be wrong. Uh-oh. That's got to be a backcourt. She touched it. All right. Ball out of bounds to Jackson State. Transu will bring it across the timeline. Over in the corner to Clark. Inside to Overstreet. Back to Transu. Shot is barely grazes the rim. And goes out of bounds to Cleveland State. Lady Cougars will walk it down the court. (33-25). Cleveland State with the ball and an 8-point lead. They throw it away, but Nikki runs it down. Back over to Emma. Emma takes it to the hole, puts it up, left-handed shot, no good. Rebound to Overstreet. Don't pick up that 4th foul. Emma tried to, but she didn't get it that time. Uh-oh. Here's going to be a foul on Nikki Jones, I do believe. Yep, number 10. I believe that's Nikki's first foul. And that will send Rakaya Curtis to the free throw line. First shot, nothing but net. Got a little controversy on the lane there. What are we doing? Oh, okay. Uniform adjustment. All right, we're ready for the second free throw. Zip. She looks like she's done that before. 33-27. Lady Cougars on top by 6 points. It's been pretty close to that the entire ball game, as the Lady Cougars have led the whole way. Emma, 20-footer, off the back rim, no good. Rebound Dalton. Back to Benefield. Lady Cougars will set it up. They're in no hurry. Asia Harrell cut off at the pass. Here's another pass over to Benefield. Benefield inside. Contact, no foul. Benefield shot, no good. And ball is knocked out of bounds. Looked like a pinball in there, but no call. As Michaela a little frustrated that time. Lady General basketball, 3:52 to go, third quarter. 33-27, Lady Cougars lead. Jackson State with the basketball. Inside to Overstreet. She's double teamed. Doesn't matter. Gets a shot off. No good. Michaela with the rebound. Oh, and a jump ball is called. So they tie up Michaela. Alternate possession goes to Cleveland State. We've come to a grinding halt here as it's been a while since somebody has scored. Asia drives the baseline, pulls up, knocks it down. Asia Harrell with the nice jumper. 35-27. Transu with a shot, air ball, so they're setting on it in the lane. And a jump ball, and it'll be Jackson State basketball this time. 3:04 to go, third quarter. Not a lot of offense in this one. The referees discuss it a little bit.
We know what it is. Watch the curl, watch the curl, watch the curl, watch that curl.
Better watch the curl.
Here we go, deny that. Get over there.
Here we go. Overstreet inside, and the curl worked. 35-29, Lady Cougars. Asia brings across the timeline. Got a double pick there. She goes around it. Throws it back to Emma. Emma to Kaisha. And Kaisha will back it out and try it again. Uh-oh. Somebody is camping in the lane. As Michaela is called for the 3-second violation. Number 12, Denasia Robinson, and number 10, Tia Hyman. Check in for the Lady Generals of Jackson State. Transu will bring it across the timeline. Inside to Robinson. Robinson gets away with a charge, throws it completely out of bounds. And it'll be Cleveland State basketball. Made baskets, few and far between here in the third quarter. Harrell gives it up to Jones. Jones takes it down the lane, and they call a jump ball. I don't know how that came about, but that's the call, and we'll go with it. Cleveland State basketball. Good defense by Jackson State that time to cause the alleged jump ball. And I believe we got a foul called on number 11. So Michaela Transu, that's her first foul of the game. Benefield in the corner, and she dribbles it out of bounds. Turnovers galore. Curtis will bring it across the timeline for Jackson State. They're fussing at Richard over here on the book. I don't know why. Here's a pass inside to Hyman and a three-pointer by Curtis. Oh, my goodness. Nikki Jones with the foul. That's her second. And so they ruled she wasn't shooting. Jackson State ball, side court. Out front to Transu. Transu to Curtis. Curtis tries to drive lane, can't get there. Back out front to Transu. Skips into the lane, had it blocked, but Hyman picks it up at the shot clock buzzer. It is good. Nice job by the Lady Generals to get the shot off just before the buzzer. And we're back to a 4-point Lady Cougar lead with a minute to go, third quarter. 35-31. Illegal screen. I believe that one's on Michaela. So that's 3 fouls on Michaela and 3 on Emma as we get toward the end of the third quarter. So there's another foul. That one's on Keisha Dalton. So that's 2 on Keisha. And fouls were not a problem just a few minutes ago, but they are now, as we have 51 seconds to go third quarter. Number 11, Michaela Transu to the free throw line. First shot off the back rim, no good.
Hey, who's that shooter? Who's that shooter? Hey, set it up. Rebound it. Let's go. Let's go, Nikki. Let's go, Michaela.
Second free throw. Zip. And it gets a little closer. 3-point game. Little full court pressure by the Generals as Michaela will get it across the timeline to Keisha. Oh, bad pass. Turnover, Lady Cougars. Here goes Transu on the roll. Tries to back down Nikki. Turnaround jumper. No good. Emma Herrig with the rebound. And Coach Thompson wants to hold it for the last shot, and that is a wise decision. 25 seconds to go, and there's about a second and a half difference time clock and shot clock, so the Lady Cougars will have to take a shot before it goes off. 13 seconds on the shot clock. Carol out front as she starts the offense. Emma inside. Nikki Jones puts it up and in. Beautiful play by the Lady Cougars that time. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second. They get the shot off. It is blocked. No good. And that is the way we end the third quarter. 37-32. Lady Cougars with a 5-point lead as we head for the fourth quarter of play. Don't go away, folks. It's going to be an exciting ending. You're listening to Cleveland State Lady Cougar basketball right here on the Cougar Sports Network. Thank you so much for joining the network. We'll be right back after this timeout. Thank you. You're listening to Cleveland State Lady Cougar basketball right here on the Cougar Sports YouTube Network. Brian Grissom live and in color. We're ready for the fourth quarter. I was looking at the stats, and they're ugly. Ugly stats. 17 turnovers for the Lady Cougars. My goodness. We had 10 at halftime. So 7 turnovers there in the third quarter. It seemed like more. And 13 turnovers for Jackson State. And the shooting percentages, I knew they'd be bad. 28% for Jackson State. Cleveland State shooting 34%. Lady Cougars still have not hit a three-pointer, but they have hit their free throws. They're 11 for 14 from the free throw line. So that's a positive. I had to look hard for a positive in this one, but so far so good. Lady Cougars with a 5-point lead as we start the fourth quarter, Jackson State basketball. Alexandria Godwin with the basketball and the bright shoes. Over to Curtis. Gives it up to Robinson. Robinson takes it down the hole, puts it up and in. Nice job. Denasia Robinson with the basket. Back to a 3-point game. Asia Harold over to Herrick. Herrick gives it back to Asia. Asia, dribble drive, baseline, kick it out to Keisha. Got to get out of the lane. Emma, 20-footer, no good off the back iron. Rebound fought for, and the Lady Generals come out of there with it. 2-on-1 fast break, and Emma blocks it. Don't foul. Oh, she did. I knew that one was coming, and that's going to be 4 on Emma.
Now, Lady Cougars number 11, Emma Herrick, her 4th. Team first.
That's 4 on Emma as we start the fourth quarter with 9 minutes to go. So Emma's going to have to be careful. So we got a very short bench over there tonight with Kirsten not able to play with the hyperextended knee. Michaela Gray will check in as Transu will take a break. Free throw by Curtis is good. Second free throw by Curtis. Rakaya Curtis. Zip. So we're down to a 1-point game. 37-36, Lady Cougars with the ball and a 1-point lead. Time to put the ball in the hoop, ladies. Asia Harrell out front. Everybody standing around them for the Lady Cougars. Asia, she's triple teamed over there. Here's a three-pointer. Asia, no good. Gets her own rebound. That's hustle. Puts it back up and in. Asia Harold with the bucket, a badly needed bucket. 39-36. Lady Cougars on top by 3. Curtis out front for Jackson State. Backdoor cut was there. Couldn't get it to her. Robinson gives it up to Godwin. She of the bright shoes has it knocked away, but Curtis gets it right back, and that's a travel. Good defense by Keisha that time. Keisha made a lunge at the ball and disrupted things. Good defense. Here comes 3 Lady Generals back in the game. Transu, Overstreet, and Camille Clark, as Hyman, Robinson, and Godwin will check out for Jackson State as we approach the 8-minute mark in the ball game. Asia out front. Over to Nikki. Nikki to Emma. Emma trying to get inside to Michaela. She does. She's double teamed. Kaisha, 15-footer, no good off the back rim. And Asia got the rebound. I believe she was fouled. Yes. That is on Rakaya Curtis. That's 2 on Miss Curtis. Not a shooting foul. Asia to Dalton. Dalton back out front to Nikki. She'll set up the play. 13 on the shot clock. 7:40 in the game. Asia trying to get it inside to Michaela. Does. Michaela backs them down. Over to Keisha. Keisha. And she's called for the charge. Got a little off balance that time. And now we've got foul trouble everywhere as Keisha has 3. Michaela has 3. Nikki Jones just has 2. Emma Harrig with 4 for the Lady Cougars. As that could be a factor as we get down toward crunch time. Transu sets up the offense for Jackson State. 15 on the shot clock. Over to Curtis. Trying to get it inside to Clark, and she's covered up. Curtis back to Transu, and 2 girls hit the floor. And I believe they're going to call a foul on Nikki. They are. So that's 3 fouls on Nikki. It'll be Jackson State basketball on the side court. Clark out front, gives it up to Curtis. Curtis to Transu. Transu drives the lane, scoops it up. Can't get the roll. Rebound to Michaela. Good job on the boards, Michaela Benefield. Asia brings across the timeline. Looks over for instructions. 3-point Lady Cougar lead with the basketball. Nikki Jones. She backs it out. 10 on the shot clock. Back to Emma. 4 on the shot clock, and Lady Cougars throw it away. Curtis picked it off that time. Here goes Transu to the hole. And missed it. Rebound. Shot no good. Rebound. Up and in by Overstreet. And we're back to a 1-point game, 39-38. As we go under 6 minutes to play in the ball game. Lady Generals have never led in the contest, but they've been right on the heels of the Lady Cougars the entire way. Asia. As we have a kick ball, okay. She kicked at it, I'm not sure. All right, so Keisha will take it on side court. Gives it into Nikki. Asia, 3-pointer. Off the rim, hits the shot clock, so. Out of bounds. It'll be Jackson State basketball with a chance to take the lead. 5:40 to go in the ball game. And the Lady Generals are going to take a timeout and talk things over. 5:33 to go in the ball game. 39-38. Lady Cougars on top by a point. We'll take a timeout with them. We'll be right back.
Cougars, Lady Cougars will be in action here again Wednesday, beginning at 5:30 with Chattanooga State.
You're listening to Cleveland State Lady Cougar basketball right here on the Cougar Sports Network. Thank you so much for tuning in the broadcast. If you're driving around out there, nothing to do, come on by. We've got a couple of seats left over here. Come in and watch some good basketball. Fourth quarter of the ladies contest and the men to follow. Cleveland State and Jackson State. Here's a shot. Clark, no good. Rebound. Goes to Overstreet. No good. Rebound. Michaela. So the Lady Generals had two shots to take the lead that time. Couldn't get it to fall. And Cleveland State dodges a bullet. Asia Harrell in the drive. Gives it to Emma. Emma with the short jumper. No good. Rebound. Easy, Emma. You got 4 fouls. Gives it up to Transu on the run. Nikki Jones. Be careful. And puts it up and in. And that will be the first lead of the ball game for Jackson State, 40-39. Keisha over to Nikki. Here's a shot inside, no good by Michaela, and foul is on number 2.
Asia Overstreet, her third, team second.
3 fouls on Overstreet. Michaela, first free throw, good. That's a big one. It'll tie the ball game with 4:36 to go. Second free throw. I'll never know because I've got a coach and a referee in the way. Oh, that's good. She knocks them both down. Two big free throws for Cleveland State as Michaela knocks them both down. Coach Thompson wants to talk things over. We'll take a break with her. We'll be right back. You're listening to Cleveland State Lady Cougar basketball right here on the Cougar Sports YouTube network. Thank you so much for joining in. This one's going to go right down to the wire. I'm getting that feeling. Cleveland State comes out with a little full court pressure, or 3/4 court pressure anyway. But Transu breaks the press very easily that time. Clark, here's a 3-pointer in the corner, no good by Transu, and rebound goes to the Lady Cougars. Asia Harrell with another rebound. And Cleveland State will try to add to their lead. A precarious 1-point lead. Here's Nikki Jones. Gives it up to Keisha. Dalton inside Michaela. Michaela, spin move, gets it up, no good. Gets it back, puts it off a glass, no good. Rebound Emma, saves it. Keisha to the hole, gets it partially blocked. Oh, Emma, that is number 5 on Emma.
Foul Lady Cougs number 11, Emma Harry. Her 5th.
That is 5 fouls on Emma. And that will bring Victoria Harden into the ball game. 3:46 to go. 41-40, Lady Cougars with the lead. Jackson State with the basketball. Curtis out front. Gives it up to Gray. Gray, three-pointer, no good. Rebound goes to Jackson State as Transu comes out there with it. Clark gives it up to Gray. Gray drives the lane, throws up a shot. No good. Rebound, Michaela. So, Lady Cougars with the defense that time. Oh, and she got away with it. I thought she had got away with it. But, so a traveling violation. That's a tough turnover for the Lady Cougars right there. So, Jackson State will have it at half court as we go under 3 minutes to play in the ball game. Curtis over to Clark. Clark to Transu. Transu drives the lane. Short jumper, no good. Rebound goes to Asia Harrell. Asia on the run. She's going to take it all the way. Puts it up, short. Battle for the rebound, gets it back. And turnover, Lady Cougars. I think she stepped on the line. 2.5 minutes to play. We've been stuck on 41-40 for a while. Transu out front, trying to get it to Overstreet. At the free throw line, Overstreet's going to throw up a shot. She shouldn't have. That was the brick. Michaela with the rebound. Asia brings it across the line, takes it down the lane, gives it up to Victoria. Back out front to Nikki. Nikki backs it back out, pulls up at the free throw line. Zip! Boy, that's a big basket for Nikki Jones. And the Lady Cougars go up by 3. As we go under 2 minutes to play. Jackson State with the basketball. Curtis. Back to Transu. Transu. Lady Cougars in a 2-3 zone this time down. Uh-oh, there's a drive to the hole by Transu. And she puts it up and in. 43-42. 1:26 to go in the ball game. Asia Harrell. They're going to run some time off the clock as she can run it down to almost a minute to play. Lady Cougars need a bucket in the worst way. Harrell takes it down the lane, gives it up to Harden. Harden, oh, double dribble. Turnover, Lady Cougars. So, Jackson State with the basketball. 1:09 to go in the ball game. Lady Cougars need a defensive stand right here. As
30-second timeout.
we have a timeout on the floor. We'll take one with them. We'll be right back. Very low scoring affair. Ladies game, Cleveland State, Jackson State, men to follow. Lady Cougars clinging to a 1-point lead. Jackson State with the basketball. They'll go the length of the court with 1 minute and 9 seconds to go in the ball game. Lady Cougars going to pick up three-quarter court again. See if they can cause a turnover right here. Curtis, there. Oh, Nikki almost had it. Curtis breaks the trap, though. And back out front to Gray. Gray inside to, oh, they threw it out of bounds. Off the fingertips of Camille Clark. She was wide open, but fumbled it out of bounds. And Lady Cougars will take a timeout with 51 seconds to go. Still clinging to that 1-point lead, yes. 30-second timeout on the floor. We'll take one with them. We'll be right back.
30-second timeout.
You're listening to Cleveland State Lady Cougar basketball right here on the Cougar Sports Network. Brian Grissom live and in color from the Q. Lady Cougars clinging, and I do mean clinging, to a 1-point lead, 43-42 with 51.7 seconds to go. They get it inbounds. Back out front to Asia. She'll run some time off the clock. 25 on the shot clock, 45 on the game clock. Asia out front. Asia thought about a three. Over to Keisha. Back out front to Asia. 10 on the shot clock. Time to go to work. Need a basket in the worst way. Here's Asia to the hoop. Gets the bounce and puts it in. Asia Harold with the shot. 45-42. 19 seconds. Loose ball. Fought for. Clark comes out of the pack with the basketball. Curtis, three-pointer. No good. Rebound, fought for, and Nikki comes out of there with it. Oh, beautiful job on the boards. The shortest girl on the court comes up with the rebound. That's the way it ought to be. Lady Cougars with a 3-point lead, and I don't think we're shooting yet. We're not. So 7.9 seconds to go. Lady Cougars just got to get it in and hit their free throws and salt this one away. Can't have a turnover here. There's a long pass. Kaisha going to run it down. That's the way you do it. Time 6 seconds. All they had to do was get it inbounds, and that's what they did. Nice job that time. And we're still on side court. So Michaela will throw it in underneath their own bucket with 6 seconds. Just got to get it in. That's what they got to do. Nikki Jones out front. 5 seconds, 4 seconds, 4.1 seconds. Nikki is fouled. And are we going to the free throw line? 2 shots. So Nikki theoretically just has to hit one of them to salt this one away. First free throw by Nikki. Zip. She'll get another. Lady Cougars are going to put this one in the win column, barring a miracle. Second free throw. Zip. 2 clutch free throws by Nikki Jones. 47-42 Lady Cougars. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second. Just don't foul her, and that's the ball game. It wasn't pretty, but the Lady Cougars will certainly take it as they put the win on the board. Lady Cougars go to 15-4 on the season, 11-3 in conference play. Jackson State will fall to 9-5 overall, 7-5 in conference play. We'll see. We'll see where Coach Thompson got to. I'm not sure she's ready to talk about this one. We'll see. Lady Cougars, it went right down to the wire. But Lady Cougars get the W, and that's all that matters. As Cleveland State runs their record to an impressive 15-4 on the season. And 11-3 in conference play, 7-5 for Jackson State in conference play. As the men warm up, we're going to be joined by Coach Evelyn Thompson here at side court. You don't want to look at that.
I definitely don't want to look at this.
She's looking at the stat sheet, but she's looking at it anyway. Well, Coach, I tell you what, sometimes you got to go to the bottom line, and we won the ball game.
You know, honestly, I think I said this the last thing. I think I'm on repeat, but you know, we'll take a win wherever, however we get it. At this time of the year, the only thing that really matters is that we win.
That's right.
So we did enough to win tonight, 47-42. I think this is the fewest points we've scored this year. So, but we'll take it and we'll run with it, and we'll move into that next game, which will be Wednesday, and hopefully everybody will be out and watching us because it'll be off. Also, it'll be sophomore night. It'll be a night that I'll probably shed a whole lot of tears, but if we can get everybody in the community to come out and support us as well, that would be wonderful.
Absolutely. That's our last home game with Chattanooga State, big rivalry game as well. Oh, just give me your thoughts on the game. We just couldn't get a rhythm going tonight.
My thoughts on the game, it'd be silence from the rest of this broadcast, but for you, I'm going to give a few words.
I appreciate that.
So, you know, tonight, I mean, Asia, we had a couple of people in double figures tonight. We had Asia with 16 points. And then, believe it or not, she had a double-double with 14 rebounds. How does your point guard out-rebound your post play is what I'll never understand it. But it happened tonight, so we appreciate the effort that she gave tonight. Nikki Jones came in and gave a great defensive effort, as she always does. But she also added, with that defensive effort, she also added 12 points for us, which was an awesome performance by her.
Rebound and 2 clutch free throws.
Absolutely, absolutely. We did a great job. We did a much better job on the free throw line tonight, which I think we were. What were we tonight? 11 of 14. So yeah, so we were 83%.
Yeah, 15 of 18.
We were above 80%. Our goal every game is always 80%. So tonight we met that goal.
That might have been the difference in the game.
Absolutely, always the difference in the game. And when you look at the number of times we turned the ball over, which was 22 times, which is unheard of.
Oh my.
We always go 10 or less is our goal.
Yep.
So we'll pay for that come practice time, but I won't get into that.
No, we'll not get into it.
But we did it. We did what we needed to do in order to win. We'll come back out here. We've had a lot of games in just a few days, so we'll come back on Wednesday and play again. Then we'll go Saturday to Dyersburg, and believe it or not, that will be the end of the season. So a regular season anyway. So it's going to be interesting to see it. And again, like I said, I am so excited, and I'm excited to see what the future holds for our young women. But I am going to be, when I tell you I am going to be one crying person, one crying coach when it comes on Wednesday.
Really
it's going to be a really, really tough night for all of us. And so I'm excited to see what the future holds for them as well, though.
I've been through several senior nights with my kids playing, and I know exactly what you're talking about. One last quick question. Give us an injury update. Kirsten didn't play tonight, and she hurt her knee Saturday. Give us an update on her.
Yeah, I think right now she kind of hyperextended it. Right now I think she's just making sure that, and we're making sure that, you know, she doesn't overdo things, that she'll be ready for when it really, really counts, which is, of course, tournament time.
Sure.
So she's got a week to get herself ready. She's going to go in and see the doctor and you know, see what she looks like tomorrow. We'll reevaluate again. Wednesday we'll reevaluate again, and we won't use her unless we need her. And then give her some extra days to get ready for the tournament.
I'm usually not thrilled to see a hyperextended knee, but in this case I was, because it looked bad when she went down Saturday.
Absolutely, absolutely. So a little bit of prayer goes a long, long way. And a lot of prayer, I mean, you see what it does for us. So it got her back out here on the court, at least walking. And then, so we'll see what the next couple of days hold.
Looked like Michaela was moving all right. She turned her ankle Saturday.
Yeah, we got a couple of injuries, and so we were hoping that Michaela was not as sore as we expected her to be. She came out tonight and just played through it, and she's tough. She gave us a few points tonight. She came out with, what did she have tonight? She had 14 rebounds, as she always does, and she added 6 points, and a lot of those were some very, very key rebounds for us. So she got down and battled, even with that hurt ankle, and it was a bad sprain, but even with that, she came out and gave us what we needed in order to win.
Absolutely. Well, Coach, I appreciate you coming by and talking with us. And Coach Evelyn Thompson, we appreciate her coming by and talking with us after the ball game. A big win for the Lady Cougars. There are no ugly wins. There are only ugly losses, and we'll take the win any way we can get one. Once again, your final score, 47-42. Let me very quickly go over some final stats for the ball game. As I said, Lady Cougars go to 15-4, 11-3 in conference play on the season. Let's see. Asia Harrell, 16 points, 14 rebounds. 16 points, 14 rebounds for Asia. 12 points for Nikki Jones. 14 rebounds, 6 points for Michaela Benefield. Emma Herrick had 5 points and 7 rebounds before fouling out. And Kaisha Dalton with 8 points. Lady Cougars, let's see, shot 32% for the game. They brought it up a little bit. But their defense held Jackson State to 27% shooting for the ball game. That, along with those free throws, were the difference in the ball game. The turnovers, 22 for the Lady Cougars to 15 for Jackson State. And on the free throw line, 6 of 10 for Jackson State, 15 out of 18. Can't ask for much more than that. And that was the difference tonight for the Lady Cougars as they put the win on the board. And we are about 13 minutes away from the start of the men's contest. Cougars and Generals are warming up as we speak. You're listening to Cleveland State Cougar basketball right here on the Cougar Sports Network. Brian Grissom, thanking you so much for joining the broadcast tonight. We'll be back in about 10 or 11 minutes with the men's contest.
I was like, wait a minute. Yeah, book matches what I had, so. Look at the bar, let's see.
We'll hide it in front of you and watch it.
Yeah. We'll see what happens when he comes over to realize where the book is. What's the answer? 33 is the only one I saw that wasn't on here.
Okay, all right. Maybe that is on there. Yeah. Marcellus is not on that one. That's not the one. All right.
You good?
No, I'm good.
Sorry. Yes, you're good.
I'll just double check it.
Yes, yeah.
That's what I'm gonna go with. What do you think, Millen or Milan? Andrew Milan? Millen.
Millen.
I believe it's
2 L's.
I
Yeah.
believe we'll go with Millen. Alrighty then. Hey, don't be copying off other people if you can't do your own homework.
I got through high school.
Hey, yeah, you remember all the Rick Straw boys used to play ball at Crowley?
Oh yeah.
I had a freshman algebra class. I was a freshman. He was in the class too.
I don't know.
And,
Depends on what he wants.
Wow. 9 versus 8?
Yeah, sure did.
Those are the 3 they missed the whole game, though.
Hey, get over here and coach somebody.
Switch to Spectrum Mobile. Only $29.99 per month each, and you get 2 or more lines. You save hundreds. Plus, for no added taxes and
You're listening to Cleveland State Cougar Basketball right here on the Cougar Sports YouTube Network. We're almost ready, about 3 minutes to go until the men's game gets started. Let me very quickly throw in some point totals. I'm not going to talk about turnovers anymore because I've talked about many turnovers already. I'm going to be positive right here. Lady Cougars win 47-42. They move their season record to 15-4 overall, 11-3 in conference play. Jackson State falls to 9-5 overall, 7-5 in conference play. And let's see, let's get a few point totals here. Cleveland State defense held Jackson State to 27% shooting for the game. Let's see. Cleveland State did not hit a three-pointer in the ball game. 15 of 18 from the free throw line. That's what I was looking for. Asia Harrell with 16 points and 14 rebounds. Nikki Jones with 12 points. Emma Harrig with 5 points and 7 boards. Let's see here. Michaela Benefield had a great night. 14 rebounds, 6 points. Playing on that ankle, bad ankle she hurt. She turned over Saturday. Let's see. Kaisha Dalton with 8 points. For Jackson State, let's see. Michaela Transu led the way with 15 points. Kaisha Overstreet, the big girl in the paint, had 11 points and 14 big rebounds. 9 offensive rebounds. My goodness, for Kaisha. 6 points for Curtis, 2 for Clark, 4 for Gray, 2 for Hyman, and 2 for Robinson. We are about a minute and a half away from tip-off of the men's contest. We'll take a break, and we'll be back for all the action. Have a good one. Hey, buddy.
And now for our second the evening between the Green Jays of Jackson State and our homestanding Cleveland State Cougars. Here's starting lines first for the Green Jays. The 6'6 freshman, number 0, Dante Williamson. 5'10 freshman, number 1, Will Edwards. The 6'4 sophomore, number 3, Julian.
Starting lineups for the Jackson State Generals: Dante Williamson, Will Edwards, Julian Hibbler, Javion Hanna, and Jeff Norman.
6'2 sophomore, number 1, Chris Green.
For the Cougars of Cleveland State in their gray uniforms with
6'9 sophomore, number 20, Colby Pride.
blue trim
Number 23, Kawan Banks. And number 35, the 6'8 sophomore, Miguel Shaw.
will be Chris Green, Marcus Averhart, Kobe Pride, Kawan Banks, and Miguel Shaw. They'll be the Green Jays. I did not know that. I need to know these things. All right, we are ready to go. I'm just gathering information all along. I did not know that Jackson State had changed their mascot. They are now the Green Jays. The Green Jays. My goodness, I would have never guessed that. But I've been calling them the Generals. They were the Generals for 50 years, and now they're the Green Jays. Tip goes to the Green Jays. And we are underway. Cleveland State with the basketball after the turnover. Miguel Shaw out front, almost stolen away from Kawan Banks. Kobe Pride to the hole, tried to jam it, got it blocked, and the Green Jays are on the move. Here's a drive to the hoop by number 11, Jeff Normant, and that's the way we start. Normant with the basket. And it's 2-0 Jackson State, the Green Jays. Of all names. Kobe Pride spin move to the hoop. Can't get it to fall. Rebound. Kobe just takes it right back. But they call a jump ball. So that'll be Cleveland State basketball underneath their own hoop. Oh, well. Sometimes you get it right. Sometimes you don't. We'll just move forward. Uh-oh. Timeout on the floor. Referees had to get together. All right, we're ready to go. Chris Green to throw it in. Averhart, 2-point shot, a little short. Rebound goes to number 3, Julian Hibbler. Green Jays on the run. There's a shot no good by Hannah. Rebound to the Cougars. We've got a track meet already. Averhart out front to Kawan Banks. Shot is no good. Rebound Cougars. Miguel Shaw puts it up and in. Offensive rebound.
Miguel Shaw for Cougars.
2-2. Just getting underway here in the men's contest. Lady Cougars, 47-42 winners in the ladies contest. The Cougars trying to make it a clean sweep of Jackson State. Here's Hannah down the lane. Shot partially blocked by Kobe Pride. Chris Green on the run. Gives it up to Averhart. Averhart to the hoop. Puts it up and in. Nice fast break by the Cougars that time, as they're perfectly content to run with the Green Jays. Number 1, Will Edwards with the basketball out front. Gives it up to Dante Williamson. Williamson, long three-pointer. Off the rim, no good. Ball batted around, and the Green Jays come up with it. Back out front to Normant. Normant trying to get it inside to Edwards. Normant takes it down the lane. Chris Green gets a hand on it. Here's a shot by Edwards. Good three-pointer. Will Edwards with a three-pointer. And it's 5-4. Green Jays on top. The Green Jays. Kobe Pride to Averhart. Miguel Shaw takes it down the lane. Scoops it up. No good. And we're going to have a foul called. Number 3 is Julian Hibbler with the first foul of the ball game. And Miguel Shaw will stroll to the free throw line. As we have another referee conference.
Correction on last council number 0.
Oh, now I've already marked it down, so I'll have to change it. 0. They changed the foul call to Dante Williamson. Messed everybody up. First free throw by Miguel is good. Nothing like a little fun at the old ballpark. Second free throw for Miguel. No good. Rebound to the Green Jays. So 1 out of 2 for Mr. Shaw. And we're tied 5 apiece. Out front with the ball, Will Edwards. Gives it up to Hibbler. Hibbler can't go anywhere and throws it away. Backcourt, Chris Green going back, and it is a over and back call. So turnover, Green Jays. The Green Jays. They're not the Generals anymore. They're the Green Jays. Chris Green out front. Gives it up to Pride. Pride trying to hit Miguel down the lane. Couldn't do it. Averhart, long jumper, no good. And the ball is tipped away. And it was off of a Green Jay. So Cleveland State will keep the basketball. Reset the shot clock to 20 seconds. And Chris Green will throw it in. Averhart gives it back to Chris. Chris down the lane. Left-handed layup is good. Nice drive by Chris that time. Cougars on top, 7-5. Will Edwards across the timeline, excuse me. Cougars man-on-man defense. Here's a cross-court pass to Hannah. Hibbler. Ball is kicked. And goes out of bounds. Melvin Tobar Jr. will come on the floor as Kewan Banks will take a break. Cougars with the ball and a 2-point lead.
Move it, move it, move it.
Tobar gives it up to Shaw. Shaw, 20-footer, no good. Rebound, and he runs it down. Miguel runs his own missed shot down. Here's a pass inside Kobe. Pride gets his own rebound. Oh, he missed the easy one, but he got fouled. Foul on number 3. Well, that's convenient. I already had him marked down, so that worked out well. Kobe Pride to the free throw line. Zip. First free throw. He'll get another. Second free throw. Rolls around and falls in. So 2 out of 2 for Kobe Pride. 9-5. Cougars on top as we head toward the 15-minute mark here in the first half. Normant gives it up to Hannah. Hannah to Normant. Normant drives the lane and puts it in. Jeff Normant with a nice drive to the hoop. 9-7. Cougars on top. Green Jays with a very short bench. They've just got 8 players dressed tonight, so we'll see if that's a factor here after a while. At the pace they're going, it should be. Tobar gives it up to Chris Green. 5 on the shot clock. Green takes it down the lane. Little runner, and he's going to be, ooh. Shot was good, and the block is called. That one could have gone either way. And much to the Green Jays' dismay, it went against them. So that's a block on Will Edwards. Tony Sapp will check in for the Cougars. And Kewan Banks will check back in as well. So a chance for a 3-point play for Chris. .46 to go first half. Free throw, zip. 3-point play for Chris Green.
Banks back in for the Cougars.
And it's a 12-7 ball game. We're leading the league in discussions down here. The referees are talking to everybody. All right, we're ready to play now. Will Edwards will bring it across the timeline. He'll give it up to Normant. Normant, 3-pointer, no good, off the back iron, rebound, Tony Sapp. 12-7, Cougars on top by 5 with the basketball. Tobar gives it up to Banks, over to Sapp. Sapp drives the lane. Little scoop is swatted about 10 rows deep. Out of bounds, and the Cougars will keep it. Kind of a tough place to throw it in, but the Cougars get it in. Banks gives it up to Averhart, 3-pointer, no good. Almost runs it down as the Green Jays are on the run. Here's a shot from the corner. Good, Dante Williamson. Nails the 3-pointer, and it's 12-10. Cougars by 2. Tobar. Has it knocked away. And then throws it away. 3-on-1 fast break for the Green Jays. Miguel. I believe they're going to call a little goaltending as Miguel swatted it. It is goaltended.
Number 10, James Anderson, and number 12, Jalen Miller.
So that basket was to
Move back. Tag.
12 apiece. We're all tied up. Here's Miguel Shaw. Tony Sapp from the corner knocks down a 3.
The corner, Tony Sapp, the Cougars.
So each team with a 3-pointer, and the Cougars lead 15-12. Here's a shot in the lane. Williamson, no good. Rebound, fought for, and Averhart runs it down. Cougars, good defensive effort that time. Miguel Shaw from 3-point land, no good. Rebound, Sapp, puts it up. Off the backboard, no good. Rebound, fought for. Chris came up to get it there. Here's a pass inside, and the shot is no good by Julian Hibbler, but he is fouled. So Chris Green will pick up his first foul. That's the first foul of the ball game on the Cougars. Hibbler will go to the free throw line. First free throw, no good. As Charles Freeman and Nicholas Baird Kennard will check in. Miguel and Marcus will take a break. And so Miguel comes back in. Confusion reigns. Okay, they made him take his T-shirt off. That's what that was. So, ticky-tack. Free throw was no good, by the way. Sapp out front, gives it up to Banks. Banks to Shaw. Shaw drives the lane, can't go there. Gives it back out to Green. Green reverses field. Baseline Banks, shot up and good.
Kawan Banks for the Cougars.
Kawan Banks with a nice move to the hoop. And the Cougars go to a 5-point lead. Here's a drive to the hole by Normant. Puts it up and in. Normant with a nice drive to the basket. He's quick as a cat. Or in this case, quick as a Green Jay. I want to say Blue Jays. I just got to get used to that. Miguel Shaw to the hole. Left-handed shot's no good. And long rebound goes to Kennard. Baird Kennard. 3-pointer. Baird Kennard, no good. Rebound to the Green Jays. Normant on the drive. He's cut off at the baseline. Pass back out front to Hibbler. Hibbler, 3-pointer from Dante Williamson. Dante Williamson knocks down a long 3-pointer. He was several feet behind the line that time, and that ties the ball game. And Coach Raphael Howard needs a timeout. Timeout on the floor. We'll take one with him. We'll be right back. You're listening to Cleveland State Cougar basketball right here on the Cougar Sports YouTube Network. Brian Grissom live and in color from the Q. Thank you so much for joining the broadcast this afternoon. Appreciate all the feedback we've been getting on our broadcast. This is our next to last broadcast of the season. Where has the season gone? Chris Green drives the lane and puts it up and in. And the Cougars jump back on top, 19-17. The folks are really checking in out there, and we appreciate everybody listening in to our broadcast of Cleveland State basketball. number 12, Jalen Miller, into the game for the Green Jays to go along with Normant and Williamson and Edwards. And Anderson, James Anderson was the other one. Here's a long three-pointer, no good. Williamson filling his oats that time as that one didn't go for him. Rebound Cougars. Charles Freeman with the basketball. It's Green, Banks, Averhart, Pride, and Freeman on the floor for the Cougars. Freeman over to Sapp. Sapp inside to Pride. Pride spin move. Gets it partially blocked. Gets it back. Gives it up to Freeman, and he puts it up and in. So, Cougars with a 4-point lead at the 10-minute mark of the first half, 21-17. Number 12 is Miller. Miller drives the lane. Little runner, up and in. Nice move by Jalen Miller that time. And that cuts it back to 2 points, 21-19. Cougars with the lead in the ball. Pride out front. Averhart to Freeman. To Banks. K1 Banks off the backboard, no good. Freeman had it for a second, stripped away by Miller. And the Green Jays are on the run. Here's a long three-pointer by Normant. Jeff Normant puts it up and in, and they go back on top. 22-21 after the three-pointer by Jeff Normant. Cleveland State with the ball. Kobe Pride inside, hook shot, no good. That was a good one, just couldn't get it to go that time. Here's Norman on the run, gets away with a travel and puts it up and in. So nice drive that time by Jeff Norman. And the Green Jays go on top by 3, 24-21. Chris Green gives it up to Banks. Back to Freeman, over to Averhart. Averhart trying to get into Kobe. They're going to bang it into Kobe again. Kobe has it blocked and out of bounds. Good defense by Williamson that time, and he lets you know about it every time he does something. Charles Freeman will take a break as Miguel Shaw checks back in. Chris Green down the lane. Gives it up. Miguel, three-pointer, short. Pride rebound. Too hard, yep. And Kobe's going to be fouled.
Allen Green Jays, number 2, Andrew Millen, his first.
Andrew Millen
Team fourth.
with the foul. Not to be confused with Jalen Miller. That'll send Kobe Pride to the free throw line. Free throw is good.
Melvin Tobar returns for the Cougars.
Melvin Tobar Jr. will check in for Chris Green. Second free throw is good,
Also the Cougars, number 10.
as Javante Ross will check in for Averhart. So second free throw was good. 2 shots by Kobe, and that'll cut the lead to 1 point. 24-23, Jackson State with the lead and the basketball. Out front is Anderson. Over to Miller. Inside to Normant. And he puts it up and in. So Normant is making his presence felt early in the ball game here. As we go under 8 minutes to play first half. Ross gives it up to Banks. That's K1. Takes it to the hole and can't get the roll. Pride tip, no good. Pride on the floor, gets it back. And they call it a jump ball. Great hustle by Kobe Pride that time. So it'll be Green Jay basketball on the alternate possession.
Back in the Cougars, number 21, Tony Sapp.
Tony Sapp will check in. Kobe Pride will take a break. And Coach Raphael Howard wants to talk about things. So, timeout on the floor. We'll take one with them. We'll be right back. You're listening to Cleveland State Cougar basketball right here on the Cougars Sports YouTube Network. Cougars trail by 3, 26-23 to the Jackson State Green Jays. The Green Jays with the basketball. Cougars shooting a woeful 28% here in the first half so far. Here's a shot by Norman, three-pointer, no good. Long rebound goes to Andrew Millen. Millen gives it up to Williamson. Shot short. Rebound Miguel Shaw, 1-on-2. He decides not to do that, and the ball is batted out of bounds. Cougar basketball right in front of the Green Jay bench. Shaw gives it up to Tobar. He'll set up the play. Tobar to Shaw to Sapp. Back to Tobar. Over in the corner to Javante Ross. They're going to reset the play. Tobar out front, double teamed. Gives it up Shaw. Shaw takes down the hole. Little left-handed shot. Up and in. Nice move by Miguel. And it's back to a one-point game. Cougars trail by a point. Williamson to the hole. Puts it up. No good. Rebound. Tony Sapp. Sapp rips it off of there. 6:35 to go, first half. Tobar to Sapp. Over to Banks to Miguel Shaw, headed down the lane. And the ball is knocked out of bounds. Averhart and Chris Green check back in for the Cougars as Tobar and Ross check out. Number 2 is Millen. Miller. Here's a turnaround jumper. K1 Banks. Beautiful shot in the paint. And the Cougars seesaw back into the lead, 27-26. Shaw, Averhart, Sapp, Banks, and Green on the floor for the Cougars. Here's a spin move back out front to Norman. Norman, a little too much body there by Averhart. And he's going to pick up the foul. 6 minutes exactly to go in the first half. Been a close game throughout. Here's the pass out front to Anderson. Anderson gives it up to Millen. Millen back to Anderson. Over to Miller. Miller drives the lane. Can't get a shot off to Norman. Norman got away with a walk. No, he did not get away with the walk. Mr. Referee is all over that one. And it'll be a turnover. Cougar basketball. Cougars with the ball at a 1-point lead. As we got substitutes galore. Andrew Millen, James Anderson, Will Edwards on the floor. And there's another traveling violation on Miguel Shaw. So the Cougars return the favor. Back-to-back turnovers. 5:39 to go first half. James Anderson will throw it in. Edwards gives it up to Anderson. Anderson cross court to Edwards. Edwards. He thought about a shot, going to back out. And now he's going to throw up a three-pointer. Should have thought about it some more. It was very short. Rebound to Tony Sapp. Cougars on the run. Here goes Chris Green to the hole. Puts it up and in. Cougars beat them back down the court that time. And Chris Green took advantage of it. 29-26. Cougars by 3. 5 minutes to play first half. Edwards gives it up to Norman. Jeff Norman. Back to Anderson. Anderson to Hibbler. Hibbler, two-pointer, no good. Rebound, fought for by two Cougars, and Tony Sapp comes away with it. Miguel Shaw brings it across the timeline as they're all over Chris Green. Miguel taking it to the hole, left-hand shot, no good, too hard off the glass. And I believe the foul is on a Green Jay.
I want to move the ball, get it back.
Is that 0?
KJ's number 10.
10.
Anderson is first.
James Anderson with the foul. That referee has crooked fingers. I have a hard time seeing him. 29-26, Cougars by 3. Miguel Shaw will try to add to that. Zip. He does.
Javion Hanna back in for the Green Jays.
Javion Hanna will check back in for the Green Jays. As the Green Jay coach was sneaking around back here, and Mr. Referee put him back. Got to keep an eye on those coaches. They'll go anywhere. Second free throw is good. Meanwhile, back in the game, I get sidetracked here every once in a while. Here's a turnover by the Green Jays. Cougars on the run. Banks gives it up to Green. Back to Banks. Over in the corner. Tony Sapp for 3. Puts it in. Tony Sapp from downtown. And the Cougars take their largest lead of the night, 34-26. 4 minutes to play first half. Everhart on defense. There's a ball kicked around. Cougars come up with a loose ball. Here's a breakaway. Oh, he missed the slam. Oh, no. K1 could not slam it home. And here's a traveling violation on the other end. Oh, my goodness. 2 points slipped away from the Cougars that time as K1 had a blowout. Couldn't get up there and slam it home. As his buddies are giving it to him too. And they ought to. They're going to give it to him for a while on that one as everybody gets a smile out of it. That's what you got to do. You got to just laugh it off and go on. Chris Green takes it down the lane, puts it up, rebound to Kawan Banks, puts it up and in. And that is a 10-point lead, 36-26. Cougars on a 13-0 run. My goodness. A 13-0 run right here after a seesaw affair the whole way. Cougars have finally got a few shots to fall, and the Green Jays have gone ice cold. 3 minutes, 10 seconds to go. Ball went out of bounds. It'll be Green Jay basketball. Edwards will throw it in, gets it to Norman, to the cut to the hole, missed the easy one. Tony Sapp with the rebound. Tony's done an outstanding job on the boards for the Cougars tonight. Out to Melvin Tobar, back to Sapp. I'd like to see Tony take that one right there. He hit his last one. Everhart to Tobar, inside to Banks. Banks triple teamed, gets it to go, but they're not going to count it. Oh, my goodness. No basket, says Mr. Referee. So Kawan will go to the free throw line. That's a tough break. I thought that was continuation right there, but they didn't ask me. And he's not even going to get to shoot free throws. So Cougars take it out underneath their own bucket. Pass inside. Loose ball, fought for, and turnover. Green Jays on the run. Norman to the hole. He is fouled. The Cougars got lucky that time that it wasn't a three-point play. Ball just rolled around and come out. Marcus is mad at himself. That's just a third foul of the game for the Cougars.
At the line to shoot two, Jeff Norman.
As Nicholas Barrett Kennard gets ready to check back in along with Miguel. First free throw, no good by Norman. Everhart and Banks will take a break. And Coach Raphael Howard needs to talk about things. Timeout on the floor. Cougars lead by 10, 36-26. We'll take one with them. We'll be right back. You're listening to Cleveland State Cougar Basketball right here on the Cougar Sports YouTube Network. Brian Grissom live and in color from the Q. Thank you so much for joining our broadcast, our next to the last broadcast of the season. As our final home game will be sophomore night this coming Wednesday night, 2 days from now, as Chattanooga State will invade the Q. A rivalry and sophomore night as well, so everybody needs to put that one on your calendar and come watch 2 really good basketball games. That's a big rivalry. And then the Cougars will finish out the regular season on the road at Dyersburg State this coming Saturday. And then they'll turn around a week later and go right back to Dyersburg for the conference tournament. Second free throw by Jeff Norman is good. So back to a 9-point lead as the Cleveland State run comes to an end. 13-1 run. We'll take that all day, every day. Miguel Shaw weaves through traffic. Pass, little too much mustard on that pass. 36-27. Here goes Norman. Nope, that is Edwards to the hole. Missed everything. Cougars come up with the basketball. Tony Sapp, 2-on-1. Taking it to the hole, puts it up, rolls around and in. Nice, smooth move to the hoop by Tony. Here goes Norman to the hole again, as he just outran the Cougars back down the court. That doesn't happen very often. It's very seldom do the Cougars get beat back down the court, but they did that time. Melvin Tobar Jr. gives it up to Sapp, to Freeman, over to Kennard, back to Shaw. Tobar thought about a 3, changed his mind, turnaround jumper, no good. Rebound goes to Andrew Millen of the Green Jays. Here comes Norman again. Pass inside, throws it away, battled, and the Green Jay was laying out of bounds when he touched the ball. Turnover, Jackson State. Here comes Kobe Pride back in the ball game as Tony Sapp will take a break. Good job by Tony that time. He's had several rebounds and a couple buckets. 1:29 to go, first half. 38-29, Cougars on top by 9 with the basketball. Tobar bringing it across the timeline. Freeman gets it inside, tries to get it inside. Terrible pass that time. As another Cougar turnover. And the Green Jays will walk it down the court. Will Edwards out front. Backdoor cut, Norman. Oh, he's bumped by Tobar. Shot is no good. And Melvin Tobar will pick up his first foul of the ball game.
His first, team fifth. At the line, shooting 2, Jeff Norman.
Jeff Norman has been a thorn in the side of the Cougars all night long, as he is flying up and down the court. First free throw, zip. Dante Williamson will check back in for the Green Jays. Second free throw by Norman is good. So that'll cut it to 38-31. Cougars with a 7-point lead and the basketball. Tobar comes across the timeline. Green Jays sagging back in a 2-3 zone this time down the court. Tobar, Shaw throws it away. Well, the ball went off the referee, who was standing out of bounds, but I don't know how Cleveland State ended up with that ball, but I'm just going to say okay. We needed a break anyway. Kobe Pride gives it up to Tobar. Over to Kennard to Tobar. 5 on the shot clock. 3-pointer, way off the mark. And what was that? Was that a foul or ball just went out of bounds? It might have hit the shot clock. Anyway, it's a turnover. Green Jay basketball. 31 seconds to go, 24 on the shot clock, so they can't run it all the way down. 38-31, Cougars on top. Lady Cougars took the girls' contest. It wasn't easy, but they got the W. And Will Edwards is dribbling around out front. 15, 8, 7 on the shot clock as they run the Edwards to the hole, and a Cougar breakdown.
Will Edwards for the Green Jays.
Cougars got to hurry. 5 seconds, 4 seconds. Is that a foul? It is. Terrible foul in the backcourt by number 5, Javion Hanna. And that'll drive a coach crazy. So that'll send Miguel Shaw to the free throw line. Miguel Shaw, free throw, rolls around and falls in. He got the shooter's roll that time. So Miguel, with 3.1 seconds to go, will get another one. He zips this one. 40-33. Oh, as a ball is knocked away. And that is how the first half will end. 40-33. Cougars with a 7-point lead at halftime. Thanks to a 13-0 run there toward the end of the first half. You're listening to Cleveland State Cougar basketball right here on the Cougar Sports YouTube network. Thank you so much for joining in. We're going to take about a 12 or 13 minute break here at halftime. We'll be back with some stats and all the news you need to know. We'll be right back.
Want an interview or not?
No.
Hey, I will gladly have you done.
Come on over, brother. I'll always talk to you.
All right, I am joined at courtside by my good buddy, assistant coach Josh Muncie. And buddy, I tell you what, there's no such thing as a ugly win.
Yeah, there is.
But anyway, give me your thoughts on the ball game.
Well, I don't think we played our best game, obviously.
That's for sure.
I think we did do some things good. Yep. From the free throw line, we were 15 of 18. And that's something we've talked about a lot. Our free throw percentage has really gone down.
That's the difference in the game.
In this past month. And that's something that we talk about that all the time in practice. We shoot a lot of free throws. And so it was good to see us actually make a bunch and it be the key because they had one more field goal than us. And 2 of those were threes. We didn't hit a 3.
Right.
So really, the difference in this game was free throws.
Sure was. The turnovers. I hate to use the T word, but 22 of them. My goodness.
Yeah. That, and like you look down the stat sheet, and it's like 5, 4, 7. I mean, it was everybody. It was a total team effort. Not the kind of team effort you want. So, I mean, those are things that as we get close to the tournament, those are really. It's good to get a win, but still have things that we can coach and that we can talk about and things to work on moving forward.
We won the rebound battle, 43-34. That's a big deal.
Yes, we did not win the offensive rebound battle, which was a goal that we had. But overall, I mean, Asia, I don't think she's had 14 rebounds this month, much less in this game. No, I'm just kidding. She really is a good rebounder for a guard. But tonight she really just kind of stepped up, and I don't remember how many she had at halftime. I don't have a first half box score, but I'd be willing to bet she
had 9.
Okay, so she had.
No, she had 10. No, that's the wrong side. I'm sorry. She had 9. Yes.
Okay, so she had 9 at halftime because I felt like in the first half she really was attacking the glass, and then obviously Michaela did what Michaela does. So
absolutely, and Michaela not 100% on that sore ankle. And she's out there, and didn't look like it was bothering her a whole lot.
No, now offensively, she could have shot it a little better, but I don't think she was taking a lot of bad shots. She just wasn't making some of them, and so. But it didn't affect her on the defensive end. I thought she did a good job communicating and things like that. So.
Something else that jumped out at me, we held them to 27% shooting, and then defense, that's where it starts.
Yeah, and so our best offense all year has been playing good defense and getting in transition and running. And so, especially in a low scoring game, that defense is really, really big. So,
For the folks that didn't tune in earlier, give us an update on Kirsten.
so I know she kind of tweaked her knee a little bit. I'm not exactly sure. So we're just kind of playing it day by day. And so we'll see what goes on from there.
Good deal. A shorthanded bench was even shorter tonight, and we foul trouble. We weren't in foul trouble for a long time, and then it hit us in a hurry.
Yeah, I think fatigue got to us a little bit. I really think that's kind of what caused some of those fouls.
Some of the unnecessary
Yeah,
ones is when you get tired. Yeah.
I do think that kind of. But we called a timeout. I don't remember how much time was left. Maybe like 3 minutes left, and I really felt like from that point on we really kind of knuckled down and decided we weren't going to foul. We were going to play good defense. We were going to secure rebounds. And then we made a couple shots on the other end. I mean, it was a 1-point game, and then we make a couple shots, make a couple free throws, and next thing you know, we win the game by 5. So.
All right, final question. Here we are, 2 games left in the regular season. We are down to the end of the regular season. I can't believe it's went by this fast. Talk a little bit about the last 2 games, what we got to do in the last 2 games, and then who's going to make noise in the tournament.
So we play Chat State Wednesday night, sophomore night, big game. We didn't get to play them the last time.
Yeah,
they were under quarantine with COVID. And so this will be our only matchup this year. We get it at home. It'll be massive. Hopefully we'll have a good crowd, good turnout. And then, they're a good team. They're sitting right below us in the standings. And then we go to Dyersburg. So we go to Dyersburg to play on Saturday. And then the next weekend we go to Dyersburg for the tournament. So.
Who's in first place?
So Walter State is sitting with the number 1 seed, and then we're number 2. So the us and Chat are 2 and 3. So whoever wins that game, more than likely will finish with that 2 seed. And then the 3 seed is Chat, 4 is Roan State, and 5 is Jackson here tonight. And then everywhere below that they can kind of jumble up, and then 7, 8, 9, and 10 playing a play-in game to kind of determine the last 2 teams into the tournament. So
a lot of parity this year. Anybody can beat anybody this year. That's the way I like to see it.
Yeah, I think that I wouldn't be surprised. I think we have the best team. I think we have the most talent. And so, I'm not going to be surprised if we're the ones that win it. So
sounds good to me. Josh, I appreciate you coming by and talking with us at halftime. Coach Josh Muncie, kind enough to take a little time out and come chat with us here at halftime. Hey, we got about 8 minutes for the start of the second half. Cougars on top, 40-33. We'll be back in just a few minutes. Here. Throw something at him.
I watched the film, Rich. I had a full, not a 30. You have one timeout? Well, I know. That's 30 seconds, though. I could have had. No. Watch the film all you want.
It's not on paper, is it? You're listening to Cleveland State Cougar basketball right here on the Cougar Sports YouTube network. Brian Grissom live and in color from the Q. Thank you so much for joining the broadcast tonight. We appreciate all the feedback we've been getting on our broadcast. I can't believe we're down to our last two, and one more after tonight as Chattanooga State will come calling for the finale Wednesday night, starting at 5:30. Expecting a packed house that night for sophomore night as the Cougars wrap up the regular season home schedule, and they'll have one more next Saturday at Dyersburg State, and then they'll turn around a week later and go right back to Dyersburg State for the conference tournament. 40-33, Cougars on top at halftime. Less than a minute to go. Let's quickly look at some halftime stats. 10 turnovers by the Green Jays. And free throws, 10 of 11 free throws for the Cougars. That was a big one. And a 25-14 Cleveland State advantage on rebounds. That was huge as well. Miguel Shaw with 9 points. Chris Green with 9 points. Tony Sapp with 8 points and 7 rebounds for Tony. I knew Tony had a bunch of rebounds, and he played well in the first half. 6 points for Kawan Banks. 20 big points. Jeff Normant. He knocked him down from about everywhere as the Green Jay, Jeff Normant, led Jackson State at halftime. Jackson State shot 50%. That's the reason it's as close as it is. Cleveland State shot just 36% from the floor in the first half. We are just about ready to go here in the second half, as everybody takes a turn giving Richard a hard time down here.
The second half will be to the Green Jays.
So it'll be Green Jays, not to be confused with the Generals, basketball. And we are underway in the second half. Will Edwards with the basketball. Starting 5 on the floor for both teams. Edwards drives the lane, throws it up, and air ball. Rebound goes to Chris Green. Green. Let's see. Banks, Shaw, Averhart, and Pride. Kawan Banks gives it up to Averhart. Averhart almost loses it. Gets it back, and he's going to lose it anyway. They take it away from him as number 3, Andrew Millen with the steal and the layup. You could just see that one coming as Marcus just couldn't get the handle on the ball. 40-35. Just getting started here in the second half. Cougars with a 7-point halftime lead. Looks like the Green Jays with a renewed effort here on the defensive end, as Marcus is just having a terrible time out front. Give it up to Chris. Chris takes it to the hole, puts it up, gets the roll. Beautiful drive by Chris Green. And the Cougars get their 7-point lead back. Edwards brings it across the timeline. That was Norman. Norman now, Edwards has the ball.
Come on, sit down, Chris. Play D, Chris.
Over to Williamson. Back to Norman. Cougars in a man-to-man defense to start the second half. Here goes Williamson down the lane. And he puts it up and in, and he'll go to the line. So, some hoop and harm for Dante Williamson. See if he can convert here. He does. And it's 42-38. Green to Shaw. Shaw to Banks. Trying to get it inside to Kobe. Averhart to Green. Now they get it into Kobe. Turnaround jumper off the glass and in. That's the way you do it right there. Beautiful job. Kobe Pride inside. What are we fussing about now? We've had more conversations in this ball game between referee and player and referee and coach and everybody in between. As a Green Jay is fussing with the referee over there, and Mr. Referee just gives him the ball and walks away, which he should have done a half hour ago. Javion Hanna out front with the basketball. Inside, almost thrown away. Williamson going down the lane, puts it up. Oh, and they're going to get Kobe on the backside. So that's 2 fouls on Kobe. Nobody in serious foul trouble. That's 2 on Kobe and 2 on Marcus Averhart, the only Cougars with 2 fouls. And nobody for Jackson State with more than 1 foul. First free throw by Williamson is good. 2 for 2 as he sinks the second one. 44-40. As Tony Sapp gets ready to check back into the game. Pride gives it up to Shaw. Shaw, 20-footer, off the back, too hard, no good. Gets his own rebound, though, into Pride. Pride, spin move, shot, no good. Rebound to Norman. Norman on the run, alley-oop to number 3, Julian Hibbler with the bucket. 44-42, a little off balance, but he got it to go down. Averhart, as the Cougars run the weave, Banks takes it up, puts it off the glass, can't get it. Pride, tip, no good. Rebound, Shaw. Turnaround, no good. Tip, Shaw gets it back. Cougars hanging on to it. Kobe Pride, and now they throw it away. Norman on the run. 1-on-2 fast break, and there's a follow-up by Hanna. Can't get it to go, but Banks will pick up the foul for Cleveland State. Just like we started the game, play fast and furious on both ends. Coach Raphael Howard going to take a timeout. He don't like what he's seeing.
It's a full time.
So with 16:33 to go second half, Cougars with a 2-point lead, 44-42. Lady Cougars took the women's contest, 47-42, the final score on that one. As we had a good chat with Coach Evelyn Thompson, and then at halftime of the boys' game, Coach Josh Muncie came out and talked with us. Appreciate those folks coming and taking some time and talking with us. Time out on the floor. We'll take one with them. We'll be right back. Time back in as Javion Hanna goes to the free throw line for the Green Jays. Free throw off the front rim, no good. So he'll try it again. You'll have to suffer with me through this throat problem I've got here. Second free throw is good. (44-43). Cougars with a 1-point lead in the basketball. Shaw gives it up to Sapp. Sapp takes it into the land of the tall trees. Misses badly. Rebound goes to Williamson. Williamson on the run. Back out front to Edwards. Edwards to Williamson. Back to Normant. Three-pointer is good. Jeff Normant for three, and the Green Jays go back on top, 46-44, as they've got a 9-0 run going here, 8-0 run. Cougars with the ball, another turnover. Cougars can't afford to turn the ball over to this team. They'll take it to the hole and score. There's a shot, no good. Rebound by number 3, Hibbler, and he puts it up and in. 48-44. Largest lead, I do believe, of the night for the Green Jays. Averhart to Sapp. Sapp to Green. Green drives the lane. Has it swatted out of bounds by Williamson. Dante Williamson was waiting on that one. And he swatted it out of bounds. 15-20 to go in the ball game. Cougars have hit a dry spell. Need a bucket right here. Banks gives it up to Green. Green. Step back. 2 on the shot clock. Oh, and another block out of bounds. And that is going to be a shot clock violation. Tremendous defense that time by the Green Jays as they cause a shot clock violation. So, Jackson State with the basketball. And a 4-point lead. Edwards. Averhart on him. Gives it up to Normand. Back to Edwards. Back to Normand. Over to Williamson. Normand inside to number 5, Hanna. And a 12-0 run by the Green Jays has turned into a 6-point lead for the visitors, 50-44. Chris Green out front. Gives it up. Three-pointer. Averhart. Boy, did the Cougars need that in the worst way. Marcus Averhart with the three-pointer. 50-47. 3-point lead for Jackson State. Williamson. Edwards inside to number 3 is Julian Hibbler. And back to a 5-point lead. Chris Green will bring it across the timeline. Give it up to Marcus. Marcus to Sapp. Sapp to Banks. Over in the corner to Chris. Back out front, Miguel. Miguel drives the lane. Hook shot. Can't get the bounce. Ball swatted out front, and Edwards comes up with a loose ball. He gives it up. Alley-oop. Was a little too much alley and not enough oop that time. Ball goes flying out of bounds. Turnover. Jackson State. Melvin Tobar Jr. along with Charles Freeman check back in for Cleveland State as Chris Green will take a break and Miguel Shaw will join him. 13:36 to go in the ball game. Cougars have been ahead for most of the night, had a lead at halftime, but they've squandered it away. And they're playing catch-up right now. Javonte Ross getting ready to check back in for the Cougars. Freeman out front, gives it up to Averhart. Averhart has it taken away. One more time. Here's a slam on the other end by Jeff Normand. And the Green Jays are flying high. Steal and slam by Jeff Normand, 54-47. The perfect time for the double team caused the turnover there. Freeman gives it up. Here's another steal by Norman. Norman taking it down the hole, lays it up and in. So 2 straight steals and layups. 56-47. Largest lead of the night for the Green Jays. 9-point advantage. Coach Raphael Harrod needs a timeout. He gets one. Timeout on the floor. We'll be right back.
It's a full time.
You're listening to Cleveland State Cougar basketball right here on the Cougar Sports YouTube Network. 56-47, the Jackson State Green Jays with their largest lead of the night. Trying to get a split as the Lady Cougars took the girls' game, 47-42, to start the festivities. Here's another thrown away pass. Oh my goodness, the Cougars have thrown it away 3 straight times. Chris Green will check back in. And Melvin will take a break. So here's a 3-pointer. Williamson, zip. Oh my goodness. Dante Williamson with the 3-pointer, and it goes to a 12-point lead for the Green Jays with 12:21 to go in the game. Here's another one. This time the foul is called. That time Williamson picks up his second foul as they are overplaying everything and they are playing fired up basketball at the moment. Cleveland State with the ball. Here's another terrible pass and a slam, steal and slam by Williamson. 61-47. A 23-3 run. 23-3 run has put the Cougars in a hole big time. Here's a foul on the baseline on Javion Hanna. Javante Ross will take a break. Miguel Shaw will go back in. Here's a pass out front, another steal by Norman. The Cougars are killing themselves. There's a beautiful job getting back by Kawan Banks. Miguel Shaw will pull it up. As the Cougars didn't take it in that time, but they got a break. Here's a pass inside. Freeman. Boy, was that a much-needed bucket. Charles Freeman.
Charles Freeman. Fouls on number 3, Julian Hibbert, his second, team third.
Julian Hibbler picks up the foul, and Freeman will try to make it a much-needed 3-point play. He was off balance. I don't know how in the world he got that to go down, but it counts. Free throw, zip. 3-point play for Charles Freeman. 61-50, Cougars trail by 11. Green Jay basketball inside to Normant. Normant can't get a shot off. Oh, there's a travel. Normant for 3. Zip. He's feeling it. He is feeling it. He had 20 points in the first half and a whole bunch here in the second half. So 64-50, 14-point lead. Here's another Cougar turnover. The Cougars have absolutely let this game get away from them. Turn it over. My goodness. Did he call a charge? Charge. That's 3 fouls on Dante Williamson as he is called for the charge. So the Cougars get a break on that one. I can't believe all the turnovers as the Green Jays have really turned up the defensive effort. Got to give them credit. But the Cougars have just thrown it away time and time again. Inside to Banks. Banks to Shaw. Shaw, step aside for three. No good. Rebound. Banks puts it up and in. 12-point lead for the Green Jays as they walk it across the timeline as we approach the midway point of the second half. Cougars going to have to right the ship in a hurry. Out front to Williamson. He gives it up to Normant. Normant going to pull up for another three. He misses that one. Rebound. 2 or 3 Cougars fighting for it. As K1 comes out there with the rebound. Miguel Shaw to Averhart for 3. Zip. That's what you got to have to get back in this. Marcus Averhart gets it back to single digits. A 9-point Green Jay advantage as we go under 10 minutes. Edwards out front for the Green Jays. And Jackson State, did they call a foul or is that a timeout?
James Anderson for the Cougars, Miller Tobar.
I don't know what that was. Anyway, Tobar back in for the Cougars. 14 on the shot clock. Number 10 is James Anderson. Gets it inside. The Cougars trap him. Anderson over in the corner. Oh, got somebody in the head over there. As the Cougars knock it out of bounds off of the Green Jays. Good job on defense that time. Cougars got to get a couple stops. Chris Green across the timeline. Back to Shaw. Shaw takes it to the paint. Zip. Miguel Shaw. And the Cougars cut it to 7 once again. Here's Hannah down the lane. Shot no good. Tip no good. And Hibbler with the offensive rebound. So back to a 9-point advantage. Cougars got to hit the boards. Give them one shot. Chris Green, Miguel Shaw, 3-pointer, zip. Well, the Cougars are hanging in. 66-60. Cougars will cut it to 6. Plenty of time left in the ball game. It was a 14-point advantage just a second ago. And the Cougars have cut it to 6. Here's a turnover. Cougars on the defense. Here's a pass ahead to Freeman. He puts it up and in. 4 points. Charles Freeman with the layup after the great defense by the Cougars. And we're back to a 4-point game. 66-62. Green Jays with the lead in the ball. Edwards out front. Pass inside. Take it away. Marcus Averhart with a great backdoor help there. Chris Green with the ball. As Norman's all over him. Here's Tobar from the corner. No good. Rebound. Freeman picks it off. Edwards had the rebound and the Cougars take it away. They will go to the free throw line. Great job on the boards by Charles Freeman. Foul was on Hibbler, number 3. That's his 3rd. Freeman, free throw, good. Second free throw, Freeman. In and out. Here's a fight for the rebound. Green Jays come up with it, and they're going to take a timeout. Well, the Cougars have cut it to 3. 66-63. Things were looking bad just a few minutes ago as, 17. Yes, a 17-point. No, it's 14. 14 was the biggest point lead that the Green Jays had, and the Cougars have cut it to 3, 66-63, 7:39 to go in the contest. Timeout, Green Jays. We'll take one with them. We'll be right back.
And they all came from Yes, good Lord.
Well, I was afraid that the stat sheet would tell the tale, and the Cougars had 6 turnovers at halftime. They now have 17. And now that's a lot of credit goes to the Green Jay defense because they really turned it up, but the Cougars were very careless there for a period of time. But they have righted the ship, and we've got a 3-point ball game headed down the stretch. Jackson State basketball. Here's a drive to the hole by Edwards. Puts it up and in. Nice job there. 68-63. Chris Green out front. Takes it to the hole. Left-handed shot. Can't get it to fall, but we got a foul on number 10.
Number 10, James Anderson, is team 6th.
I got a little excited there and used what little voice I had left. But we're going to make it. I can play hurt. Chris Green goes to the free throw line. Try to cut it back to 3 again. First free throw. Nothing but net. He'll get another. Second charity toss. Zip. Chris knocks them both down. He's clutch. 68-65. Green Jays with the basketball at a 3-point lead. Edwards thought about taking the shot, trying to get it inside to Hibbler. Can't do it. Back out front to Hannah. Hannah has it stripped. Miguel Shaw on the run. Takes a step. Oh, threw it away, but Cougars get it back. Averhart for 3. Zip! Marcus Averhart from downtown with a hand in his face. I don't know how in the world he hit that, but he did. And we are tied 68 apiece. 6:35 to go in the ball game. The Cougars give a 14-point lead. Oh, there's the turnover the other way. That's what the Cougars needed. Great defense, the backdoor cut, and the ball went out of bounds.
Timeout, Jackson State.
And I believe Jackson State's going to take another timeout. 68 apiece. We've got a dandy, folks. Don't go away. We'll be right back. You're listening to Cleveland State Cougar basketball right here on the Cougar Sports YouTube network. Thank you so much for joining in. And, folks, we've got a barn burner, 68 apiece. Cleveland State had a big lead. Jackson State had a big lead, and now we're tied, 68 apiece. Averhart, Jackson State in the 2-3 zone this time down the court as they change things up. Freeman, over to Green, to Averhart, back to Green. Green, Averhart, three-pointer, no good. Rebound, fought for, out of bounds, off of a green jersey. Green Jays in their black jerseys with green trim, thus the Green Jays. And the Cougars in their gray uniforms. Cleveland State basketball, 6 minutes exactly to play in the ball game. Averhart, baseline, Banks, puts it up and in. Beautiful job by Kawan Banks. And the Cougars go back on top. Here's a three-pointer. Oh, no, just a two-pointer. Had a foot on the line. James Anderson hits the jumper. And we are tied once again, 70 apiece. Green out front. Banks looking to get it to Shaw inside. Green Jays in their zone. Miguel Shaw, left hand, no good. Rebound, Freeman. Ball fought for. Everybody on the floor as the Green Jays
Timeout, Green Jays.
Mr. Referee right on top of things.
It's a full timeout.
So we got a timeout on the floor. 70-70, 5:07 to play. We'll be right back. All right, we've got the shot clock adjusted to 27 seconds. Edwards with the basketball. We've got a tie ball game. Jackson State with the ball. Edwards takes it inside, puts it up, misses. Rebound to Charles Freeman. Great job on the glass. Miguel Shaw, Banks. Banks puts it up. No foul called, and he is just swarmed. And now they're going to call a foul. I was afraid they weren't going to call it that time.
Green Jays number 2, Andrew Millen is second.
Andrew Millen with the foul.
Team 7.
Nobody really in foul trouble for either team. Julian Hibbler and Dante Williamson for the Green Jays have 3 fouls each. With 4:43 to go in the game. Banks to the free throw line. Zip. K1 Banks. He's money from the line. And that puts the Cougars back on top. Second free throw, I jinxed him. There goes Miguel after the loose ball. Can't get it. Green Jays on the run. Here's Normant. Off the glass. Oh, foul called on Marcus Averhart. As Normant took it down the court like his hair was on fire. Cougars with a 1-point lead as Jeff Normant goes to the free throw line for Jackson State. First free throw, zip. That ties it up. Second free throw, zip. And Jackson State is back on top, 72-71. 4:41 to go in the ballgame. Chris Green out front, gives it up to Freeman. Freeman. Cross court pass, that scares me to death when they do that. Averhart, Freeman, inside Banks. Double team, doesn't bother him, he puts it up and in. K1 Banks with a chance for a 3-point play. The Cougars go back on top and try to add to it. Beautiful job of posting up on the block down there by K1 Banks. Free throw, Short. Miguel Shaw with a huge rebound. Throws up a three-pointer. Bad shot. Rebound. Averhart can't get it to go. Tip no good. Rebound goes to Edwards, and he is fouled. Oh, they just couldn't get it to go that time.
Number 1, Chris Green.
12, I believe.
12, Charles Freeman.
I believe it's on Charles Freeman. Yep. Freeman picks up the foul. So, Cleveland State with a 1-point lead, 73-72, as we go toward 4 minutes in the ball game. Edwards with the basketball. Over in the corner to Norman. Out front, almost stolen away by Green. Takes it to the hole. Edwards traveling. Woo, that's a big turnover by the Green Jays. As Dante Williamson checks back in for Jackson State. And Hibbler will take a break. Cougars with the ball and a 1-point lead. 3:45 to go in the game. Chris Green out front. Cougars need a little breathing room this time down. Green, Freeman. Trying to get it inside the Banks again. Ball give and go. Freeman missed it, but Miguel Shaw put it back up and in. And that is a beautiful job on the boards by Miguel. 75-72, Cougars with a 3-point lead. Here's a 3-point shot. Norman, no good. Rebound Shaw. He's on the run. Better pull up, brother. K1 Banks takes it to the hole, puts it up and in. Great job. Assist to Miguel. He knew what he was doing. 77-72. Cougars with a 5-point lead. Green Jays with the basketball. Dante Williamson goes out. He's holding a hamstring. I don't know if he turned an ankle or if he's pulled a hamstring, but he had to go out. 3:05 to go in the game. Cougars went back to a 5-point lead. They trailed by 14 just a few minutes ago. Oh, bad pass, but he got it back. Scooped to the hoop by number 10, James Anderson. He got a break right there. 77-74. 2:45 to go in the game. Chris Green out front. Green Jay sagging back in the 2-3 zone. Here's Charles Freeman. Thought about a 3, changed his mind. 11 on the shot clock. Green, Freeman, Banks inside to Shaw. Throw it away. Turnover Cougars. Normand, baseline. Shot no good. And a blocking call on Chris Green.
Cougars number 1, Chris Green, his 3rd.
So that's 3 fouls in the game on Chris Green.
6 to line to shoot 2, James Anderson.
So number 10, James Anderson to the free throw line. Hits the first one. That draws the visitors just a little closer. Second free throw, good. 77-76. Here we go again. 1-point ball game. Cougars with a 1-point lead in the basketball. Timeout on the floor. Cleveland State. Coach Raphael Howard going to talk things over. 2:16 to go in the ball game. We're setting it up for another fantastic finish. Don't go away. We'll be right back. All right. Miguel Shaw will take it out right here in front of our broadcast position. Cougars with a 1-point lead and the basketball. Need a bucket in the worst way. I think I've said that a time or two tonight. Chris Green out front. Shaw sets a pick. Back over to Averhart. Inside to Banks. 3-pointer Averhart. Way too strong. As the Green Jays come away with the rebound. Here goes Edwards to the hole. He's bumped. Are they going to count the bucket? They are. Count the bucket. My goodness.
His fourth,
Tremendous play
team seventh.
by Will Edwards that time.
Count the
And
basket, one shot for Will.
he puts his team back on top and will try to make it a three-point play. No, we can't do it. So, Cougars dodge a bullet. They trail by a point, 78-77. We go under 2 minutes to play. 145 to be exact. Chris Green out front. He's going to survey the defense. They're back in their 2-3 zone. 12 seconds on the shot clock. 10-9. Chris gives it over. Averhart. 5 on the shot clock. Chris Green to the hole. Can't get it to go. Rebound to the Green Jays. 1:20 to go. Golden opportunity gets by that time. Edwards out front with the basketball. He's going to run some time off the clock. Chris Green all over him. He's eyeing that basketball. 1 minute to go in the ball game. 6 on the shot clock. Edwards, offensive foul. Wow, what a call. Big break for the Cougars. He hooked him. That was a good call. Great defense by Chris Green. 55 seconds to go in the contest. Cougars with the ball. They trail by 1, 78-77. Green out front. Gives it to Averhart. Averhart to Banks. Banks back out front. 2-3 zone for the Green Jays. Here's Averhart. Banks. Uh-oh. Banks is called for the charge. Tough break. Cougars. So they turn it over. 37 seconds to go. Melvin Tobar will check in. And Marcus will check out. Cleveland State's going to pick up full court pressure this time. 37.8 seconds. 30 on the shot clock. Here they get it in to Normant. Normant to Edwards. Cougars back off just a little bit. Now the Cougars. And Jackson State calls the timeout. 30 seconds exactly to play in the ball game. Jackson State with a 1-point lead and the ball. Timeout on the floor. We'll take one with them. We'll be right back. You're listening to Cleveland State Cougar basketball right here on the Cougar Sports Network. Brian Grissom live and in color from the Q, and we've had a dandy. Lady Cougars took the ladies contest 47-42 in the first game of the night, and the Cougars and the Green Jays have been back and forth. Both teams holding a sizable lead, and we've got a 1-point game with 30 seconds to go. Green Jays with the basketball and a 1-point lead. See if the Cougars can get a stop right here. 30 seconds exactly to go. Out front is Normant. Chris Green all over him. Chris going to take the foul.
Chris Green, his fourth.
As they're going to make Mr. Normant hit a couple of free throws. 1 and 1. So we'll see how much crunch Mr. Normant is. That was a little strategy right there by Coach Howard. First free throw is good. He'll get another. Second free throw. Zip. So that one didn't work out. 80-77. Cougars trail by 3, 23 seconds. Chris Green, Tobar, Green. Green takes it to the hole, and he is swatted. Foul called on number 3, Julian Hibbler.
Number 3, Julian Hibbler. That's his fifth.
Marcus Averhart will check in. Melvin Tobar will check out. As Chris Green will go to the free throw line. Number 5, Javion Hanna, comes back in for the Green Jays. 15.8 seconds to go. Cougars trail by 3. Make that 2 as Chris hits the first one. Second free throw. It's no good. Chris gets a rebound, puts it in. We're tied again. Here's a long court pass. Cougars didn't get back. Oh, that was a great block. But we're going to call a foul. Oh, my goodness. Marcus Averhart got it from behind, but we've got a foul called on Miguel Shaw. Beautiful job as Chris Green got his own rebound, put it back up and in to tie the game. We're tied 80 apiece with 8.9 seconds to go as Javion Hanna goes to the free throw line. First free throw. It came out. No good. I could not see it. I was blocked by the referee. Cougars were trying to get away with 6 people on the floor, but it didn't work. Second free throw by Hanna. Left-hander. Puts it up. He misses it. Cougars with the basketball. 7 seconds, 6 seconds, 5. Chris Green on the run. Timeout, Cougars. Cougars will have a chance to win this thing with 3 seconds to go. Holy cow, what a ball game. Timeout on the floor. We'll take one with them. We'll be right back for the exciting finish. You're listening to Cleveland State Cougar basketball right here on the Cougar Sports Network. Couldn't have had a better game tonight. Lady Cougars took the first one 47-42, and we have been back and forth. Jackson State and Cleveland State, and it's come down to the final 3.2 seconds. We're not even going to mention the O word, as we're going to win this one in regulation time. Cougars, 3.2 seconds. They'll have the ball right here in front of our broadcast position. Chris Green will throw it in for Cleveland State. Coach Raphael Howard has drawn up the win and play. Here we go. Chris gets it in to Marcus. Marcus, it was off of a Green Jay foot, so Cleveland State will get it with 2 seconds to go. And Chris will throw it in again. Cougars got to get a shot off. Here's a shot. Kwan Banks for the win. No good. We're going to overtime. Of course we are. This game would not end in regulation. We're going to go to overtime. I knew it. Here we go. 80 apiece. Cougars had the final shot. Couldn't get a good one with 2 seconds left, but that's the way it goes. 5 more minutes of free basketball. Timeout on the floor. We'll take one with them. We'll be right back. Thank you. Yeah. All right. 40 minutes of basketball, not nearly enough to decide this one. We're tied, 80 apiece. My goodness, the stat sheet is full, and it still haven't decided a winner. The turnovers have evened up a little bit, 20-18, Cleveland State with 20. All right, we're ready to jump it up. Let's play ball. Miguel Shaw wins the tip. Banks with the bat. Oh, he missed it, and Shaw tips it up and in. Beautiful job, Miguel Shaw. And the Cougars take an early lead in overtime. My goodness, what hustle. Out front, Anderson. Anderson takes it to the hole, puts it up and in.
James Anderson for the Green Jays.
So, James Anderson with the bucket, and we're tied again. Chris Green. Averhart to Shaw. Shaw over to Green. Green to Freeman. Freeman thinks about going baseline. Backs it out of there. Averhart gives it up. Freeman. Three-pointer. No good. Rebound. Green Jays. Good shot. Just couldn't get it to go. And Jackson State will have the basketball. Out front is James Anderson. Oh, there's a steal by Marcus. But he goes sliding out of bounds. Great defense. 13 on the shot clock. Dante Williamson comes back in the game as he has got his injury taken care of, hopefully. Averhart will take a break. As Melvin Tobar checks back in. Edwards out front. Green all over him. Hannah gives it up to Normant. Normant misses the layup as the shot clock goes off. Cougars tie ball game, 82 apiece. 3:29 to go in the first overtime period. I can't believe I said first overtime period. Here's a shot. Rebound. Come on, Banks puts it up and in. Offensive rebound. K1's been all over it. 84-82, Cougars on top. Edwards with the basketball. Walks it across the timeline for Jackson State. As we approach the 3-minute mark. Here goes Hannah to the goal. Puts it up and in. Javion Hannah ties it back up for the Green Jays. Chris Green over to Tobar, back to Green. Shaw. Oh, that's a terrible pass. You can't do that. They're too quick inside. Turnover Cougars. Green Jays with a chance to take the lead. Edwards out front. 2.5 minutes to go in overtime. Anderson going to take it one-on-one in the lane. Three-pointer. Ugly shot, and it's an air ball.
Let's go!
That's a great shot. Hannah, Javion Hannah that time. Freeman inside to Banks. Banks, oh, they threw it away again, but got it back. Chris Green out front. Tobar, oh, he thought about jacking one up that time. Chris Green, back to Freeman. Freeman, three-pointer, no good. Somebody's got to run that down. Here goes Norman. He's going to take it to the hole. Norman, great defense that time. Can't get it to go by Edwards as he got the rebound.
Cougars number 12, Charles Freeman.
And that will be a foul on Freeman. Just his second foul. Still nobody really. Hibbler has 4 fouls, the only player in the game for Jackson State with more than 3 fouls. Will Edwards to the free throw line to try to put the Green Jays back on top. He does. Zip.
Marcus Everhart in for the Cougars.
Averhart back in for Cleveland State. Second free throw. Bounces around and comes off, so 1 out of 2. And the Green Jays with a 1-point lead, 85-84, 1:45 to go in overtime. Averhart inside to Shaw. Shaw off the glass, can't get it to go. Rebound Freeman. That's got to be a goal 10. No, they called a foul. I thought they called a goaltend. So Hannah picks up his third foul, and that'll send Charles Freeman to the free throw line. 2 pressure-packed free throws. 1:33 to go in the ball game. Right-handed shot, zip. No problem for Charles. And we're tied again, 85 apiece. Second free throw by Mr. Freeman. Off the rim, no good. Tip is in. That was K1 Banks. K1 Banks with the tip. And the Cougars are back on top. K1 Banks, a beautiful tip in the paint. Cougars on top by 2. Here goes Edwards to the hole, puts it up, no good. Rebound. Fought for and out of bounds off the green shirt. All right, Cougars with the basketball and a 2-point lead. 1:10 to go in the contest. We are in overtime. Chris Green will bring it across the timeline. He'll just stand out there for a second or two and run some time off the clock. We're under a minute to play. Averhart, Miguel Shaw, jumper, no good. Freeman, no good. Rebound, fought for, and out of bounds to the Cougars. I don't know how that happened, but the Cougars got the ball back. Good job of crashing the boards by Cleveland State. Freeman to throw it in. 43 seconds. Shaw. Shaw in the lane. Puts it up and in. Miguel Shaw. The Cougars have a 4-point lead. 89-85. 37 seconds. 3-pointer. Oh, my goodness. It's not over yet. Jeff Norman just drilled a 3-pointer. Of course he did for the Green Jays. He's got ice water in his veins, and he just pulled up and nailed a 3-pointer. And this one's still not over. 89-88, Cougars clinging to a 1-point lead. I was feeling good when it was a 4-point lead. And, of course, we're back to 1. Timeout on the floor, and we'll take one with them. We'll be right back. Well, folks, if you haven't been here in the queue for this game or listening to the broadcast, you've missed a ball game. It has been amazing. We are in overtime, 34.9 seconds to go. Cougars clinging to a 1-point lead, 89-88 with the basketball. Cleveland State will try to run some clock. 34.9 seconds and 30. The Green Jays will let them go that far. Looks like the Green Jays are going to be in a 2-3 zone. Green Jays meet them at half court. Chris Green out front. Edwards on him. Chris Green. 15 seconds. 10 on the shot clock. 10 on the shot clock. 7, 6. Got to get a shot off. Here's Averhart, and he is fouled. Oh, my goodness. Marcus Averhart was going to take it to the hole. Got fouled. 7 seconds to play as the Green Jay bench goes crazy down there. And I don't blame them. Marcus Averhart, crunch time. First free throw by Marcus. Bottom. Marcus will get another. Second free throw. Cougars up by 2. Zip. Marcus Everhart knocks down 2 pressure-packed free throws. The Cougars go up by 3, 91-88. 7 seconds on the clock. All right, now you got to consider the fact that Norman is going to get the ball and he's going to go the other end in a hurry. And you cannot let him pull up and hit a three-pointer. Let him take it to the hole. But 7 seconds to go. That's where we stand. Timeout on the floor. We'll take a quick break with them. We'll be right back. You're listening to Cleveland State Cougar basketball right here on the Cougar Sports YouTube network. We're in overtime, 7 seconds left. Cougars up by 3. Green Jays have got to take it the length of the court. Here's Edwards with the basketball, 7 seconds, 5 seconds. He's in no hurry whatsoever. Edwards got to get it up. At the buzzer, no good, and the Cougars win it. 91-88. Could not get the shot off, and the Cougars put it in the win column. What a ball game as Cleveland State wins a thriller in overtime, 91-88. The Cougars move their record to 10-11 on the season, 7-8 in conference play. Jackson State falls to 4-12 overall, 3-12 in conference play. What a ball game. Whoo, we're going to catch our breath and get a few stats here, and we'll be right back after this 1-minute timeout. How about that? Had it all the way. I wasn't worried. All right, final score. Cleveland State in overtime, 91-88. What a ball game. Just one of many broadcasts that we've had here that went right down the wire on our Cougar Sports Network YouTube channel. Let's very quickly go over some final stats. Final in the ladies' game, Lady Cougars 47-42 as the Cougars get a sweep of the Jackson State Green Jays. As I said, let's see. Lady Cougars. Well, there's my paper. The Lady Cougars go to 15-4 overall, 11-3 in conference play. What a ball game. 9-5 for Jackson State ladies, 7-5 in conference play. The Cougars go to 10-11 overall, 7-8 in conference play. 4-12 for Jackson State and 3-12 in conference play. Let's see here. Cougars, Jackson State shot 56% for the game. Cougars shoot 39%. I don't know how that evened out, but it did. 19 of 25 from the free throw line for Cleveland State. That made up part of it. Jackson State hit 8 three-pointers and 6 for Cleveland State. Let's look at some individual scoring. Chris Green finished with 16 points for Cleveland State. Marcus Everhart had 13. Kobe Pride was 6. Kawan Banks with 19. Miguel Shaw, big game from Miguel, 20 points, 13 rebounds. Charles Freeman, a big game off the bench, 9 points and 8 rebounds. And Tony Satt with 8 points and 7 rebounds. Turnovers, 21 turnovers to 18 for Jackson State. But most of those came during that Jackson State run as the Cougars took care of the ball all but that one period of time. So that will wrap it up Let me see here. Who was the high scorer for Jackson State right quick? 37 points for Norman. I knew he had a ton. 37 points for Jeff Norman. And I'm glad he didn't get the ball. I don't know why they didn't give him the ball there down the stretch, but he didn't get it. And the final shot was partially blocked by Chris Green. Cougars put it in the win column, 91-88. All right, let's wrap it up. A long night of basketball. Thank you so much for tuning in to our Cougar Sports broadcast. Thank you so much for tuning in all year long. We've got one more coming up. Our final home game, sophomore night, Wednesday night, right back here at the Q, as Chattanooga State comes to town. A big rivalry game on sophomore night. The Cougars will be fired up for that one. Until then, thank you so much for joining in the broadcast. This is Brian Grissom saying good night and God bless everybody.